is fun when that happens.
There's a reason for that.
No, everybody just assumes that I already knew about it.
They don't want you to know.
We're streaming.
We are.
Gesundheit. Tight.
Yeah, right? You don't sound so good.
Since we're streaming, I have a very important message. Potatoes. That is all.
Really? Potatoes?
Yes.
Sounds like a very interesting message indeed.
I hope I'm not I hope I don't sound well because I'm hurting like hell.
I mean, I'm gonna learn. Hey, Karsa, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna figure out how to weaponize potato.
We do need to figure out what to do about your headset, because your headset is crackling a bit.
Hold on.
Introduce you to the concept of a potato cannon. Potatoes have already been weaponized.
See, what you need to do is you need to get yourself some ball bearings, and then you smoosh them into your potato, and then you fire it from a real gun.
Or you just put 50,000 volts through it, then it immediately explodes.
Just blow shit
It's
up.
better or worse?
No, because you don't want it to explode.
A little better.
Before you fire it.
That's about all I can do, then.
I appreciate
Don't
it.
tell me
Trying.
what to do.
Because
I don't know
other than
how you're having problems hearing him, because he's coming through fine on me and my end.
No, he's fine. He was crackling a few minutes ago.
Other than basically just replacing the audio and mic jacks in my PC, I don't know anything else. What else to do?
Well, we're good. We're good. Redeem myself some meds.
And if I'm just gonna replace the audio and mic jack, I'd rather just
Guys are
replace the
too
entire
slow.
Gesundheit.
PC. I'd rather just replace the case then at that point.
If I fall asleep throughout this, I'm blaming Bosch. It's his fault.
It's his
If
fault.
I fall asleep, it's your fault.
Deal.
If I die, it's definitely your fault.
That is possible. Death is possible.
I'm taking no responsibility for if you die. We're gonna blame the CIA for that.
The CIA,
Being
huh?
blamed, but you are too.
How was drill? Was it alright?
See, I got injured. You tell me.
No,
You know what?
that is not good.
Here you go.
It means it was great.
Like a good day.
I've got an idea for Riley.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I muted in here so that I could listen in stream, and some of you are way too quiet. I mean, that's
on me. That's my fault.
If you start eating the mic.
Now you were one of the. Okay, don't eat the mic, but you were one of the people that were way too quiet. I don't recognize everyone's voice, so I couldn't say everyone who. Yes, you need to turn your volume up for this, that, and the other.
It's
but yeah,
me who has to turn them up.
Yeah, she turns us down at source so that, somebody doesn't blast out someone else's speakers while the stream is going on.
Yeah.
But a lightsaber that is powered by potatoes.
Potatoes.
I do not want an artillery munition powering a lightsaber. I have nanotech.
Yeah, if you're going to you're going to need to genetically engineer a potato if you want to be able to power a lightsaber.
A nightshade.
You act like I won't.
You know what? Enough.
Well, actually, here's the thing, though. This is a question for the DM. Can Raiden easily make a potato-powered lightsaber?
You won't.
No.
Because of the
Right,
amount
then
of
I
potatoes he
can't
eats?
make it. No, it's actually the simple fact that anything he can make easily, I can make. Because I have an upgraded armature.
Fair
I
enough.
thought that was gonna translate like anything he can make, I can make better. I can make anything better than him.
I was very close to making that comment.
Almost heard that
Why didn't
comment.
You should have made it.
See, you say that, and immediately what happens is just Ryan looks at you. Don't make me dismantle you.
Don't
Okay,
make
folks,
me.
let's begin.
Okay, if you're going to threaten to dismantle me, I'm definitely taking the tank body.
Do not make me get the insects involved.
Easy, people. Alright, so, hi guys. It's Karsa. Karsa KKWX. Karsa is my name. KKWX is my empire. And we are going to talk about the empire today. We're going to be discussing it in Godbound Opus Trust Issues. Right now, we have with me my entire crew. And also our newest addition, which is our NPC. Lily's going to be playing the Builder. So, there's that. Say hi. Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
At the same time, that would be very comprehensible.
No. All right,
Two.
so
1.
okay, so who wants to say what happened 2 weeks ago? Because it was 2 weeks ago.
Phew, it wasn't just me who thought it would spend like a minute.
It has been a minute.
Alright, well, you started speaking, you relay the story.
Stuff
Yes, it-
happened.
Perfect.
Done.
Perfect.
I
No.
agree with
No.
this statement.
No.
It's exact.
No.
It is a masterpiece.
Come on, guys.
Uh,
Truly,
Could
what
I ask a
happened?
question real quick? Our PNGs are fading in and out of existence every time we talk instead of just lighting up. I'm not sure why.
I don't really know why either, because OBS and Fujitech had some weird thing happen this last couple of days. Let me see if I can get it to
Fair
stop
enough.
doing that.
Use Umbrella Tech then.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
weird.
That will work.
You know what's weird? You're
Have you looked in the mirror?
yes.
I'm not weird, you're weird. You're the one with
You.
the funny face.
That should work. I think maybe that will work.
I look
Alright.
in the mirror every day and I
Yep,
scare myself.
it's working now. Okay, cool.
Yay! Progress!
Alright, so since nobody seems to want to say anything, and the only one.
I mean, I remember bets.
What do you remember?
Cormac beat the absolute crap out Willis. Willis then got sent to the Badman prison.
Yep.
He got put in a cell with a big muscle bound Neanderthal.
You don't know that.
Because they've actually been in prison for like thousands of years.
You're saying
We
they've been in
we
prison for
totally
so
know
long that
everything.
evolution started going backwards?
Yes.
Exactly, 100%. Further to that, I may have given Shiv like several compound fractures of the neck. We also
Okay.
renamed them 8 Ball.
No, that was session before this last session.
You saying that like I remember the difference.
Drugs change teens.
Alright, so yeah, far as you guys should remember is last time we got together, Willis decided he was gonna go make a thing. And you guys wanted to stop him. His
He was
wife
gonna go
wanted
make
to
the
stop
thing and then
him.
immediately go and talk to the Emperor, which Liz did not approve of. Went to go and try and stop
Liz
him.
knew that was a death trap.
Yeah.
So she
Liz went down to try and stop him. A argument broke out. The argument transitioned into a fight. Cormac broke it up quite quickly.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Who punched him in the face?
It was actually Nad that broke it up.
Yeah, it was
Riley
actually
who broke it up.
Riley. Riley stormed in and one-shot him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
knocked
Cormac
him
had
out.
that after the fact.
Death showed up, gave a explanation of who they are, what they do, and the other option of not killing
dark and
Rose.
gloomy.
Giving you an option to do, but was very neutral in the matter.
Yes. Instead of killing him, we have turned him to an eternity of imprisonment.
Yeah, we got to meet the anthropomorphic personification of death.
I will still argue is worse than just death for an immortal, but hey, he kind of deserved it. It's all right.
Shows him right.
I agree with the anthropomorphic personification of a dragon.
Yeah, they think they're a dragon.
Yes, guys. We are saying that Death was a dragon.
Oh yeah,
You're
true.
saying that
I was
too,
also
but-
right.
I believe he was talking about it.
Yeah, I'm saying Ignis is the anthropomorphic personification of a dragon.
No,
Meanwhile,
was
Death,
the Death's
he's
celestial
not Death,
form
he's Ignis.
is a dragon.
I mean, Ignis is technically death. Anything that crosses him usually doesn't live long enough to talk about it.
True.
Makes you wonder if maybe Ignis is the next one to be the chosen. For the
Fuck that.
death.
I don't want to run around ferrying people's dead people. That sounds boring as shit.
Sounds like you just volunteered for the job.
It sounds like the exact same conversation I had with Carson, where she's like, "Well, if you want to take the position of the department," I'm like, "Fuck no, that's just boring as shit. I gotta sit in the one room all day. Fuck that."
Sounds like you just volunteered for the job.
Time to abuse my DM privileges. Rename this character from Ignis to Death Incarnate.
You won't. You won't do it.
I mean, that's fine. I just won't do my job. We'll see what happens to the world.
You
Everyone
wouldn't
stops
actually
dying.
bury anyone. You help them to cross over.
Yeah, and that's just boring as hell. I don't want to talk to dying people all the time. Dying people are annoying as fuck. They cry, they beg for their family, they beg for life. Ah, fuck that. They're like the worst people to interact with.
You comfort them and say, hey, it's okay. You're going on to the next stage of life.
No, I say fuck you, get fucked, loser. You're dying, motherfucker.
Okay, he's gonna make a bad dragon.
Oh man.
Bad dragon.
Yeah.
And
If you
and
know,
after
you know.
everything was
Yeah,
all
and
said
I'm
and
pretty
done,
sure
we all
half
went
of
up
this
to
chat
the,
knows.
Damn it.
and after everything was all said and done, everybody went upstairs for some group therapy.
Except for Liz, who stayed downstairs for a bit.
Who is everyone?
Well,
No,
not you.
actually, that's wrong, Carsa. Liz,
No,
got
Liz
dragged
went up there
upstairs.
too. Liz got
Exactly.
dragged up there too. So she could
There-
deal with
there's
her
some heavy-
emotional damage
Emotional thing.
in a
That's how I
bottle.
say it.
Yeah, we immediately grabbed what the hell do you call them? We grabbed a slipper from Shiv and slammed it on the floor.
No, not that. Anything but that.
Anything but the
Yeah, I could just
slipper.
imagine that. Like, if someone rolls up a newspaper, Kira gets really paranoid.
Exactly.
More paranoid than she already is.
I know. Everyone's wearing belts. It's very scary.
I don't know if she's actually like actively paying enough attention to be paranoid about anything.
You think?
Insects are scared of these things, so therefore she should be scared of these things.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, is she smart enough to be scared of these things?
She's not scared of them. Because
keeping in
insects
mind,
don't
this
live
is-
long enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that. There's also the fact to keep in mind this is the girl who thinks $100 is enough to buy a building.
Exactly. And as far as she's concerned, it was.
Yeah, we do have Liz up there.
Yeah,
Indeed.
you have not transitioned the scene on
I know.
our Roll20, so.
I know.
It must be nice to have Roll20 work. Oh, never mind.
I could. Where is the thing?
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yup.
so
You're all having a party. Kira's
we're all
just doing her
having
own
a party, huh?
Yep.
Just...
I mean, there is alcohol.
Okay, so for all of those who are watching, here's the thing that happened today. When I got onto OBS, all of a sudden things like what I'm dealing with right now just decided to not work. So I had to change it out. Oh.
I've shifted everyone across. I'm abusing my GM privileges.
That's good. Thank you.
See, I will tell you where to go.
You will eventually tell me where to go. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that for Bosch's privilege.
Okay. Okay.
I'll make you go where I want, which is the current place.
Kira does what she wants. She's going back to make some money.
Alright. So, let's see where we're at. We are at the cantina. Everything is as it was last time. It is approaching evening. And you are drowning or at least Liz is drowning her tears in what is called a rock salt beverage.
Salty.
I would highly suggest you not eat it.
Sounds bad for you.
No, I'm just gonna make a thing here. No, I think eat it is the correct term for consumption of that beverage.
Yeah, because it's basically just a bunch of
It's a pint glass full of gravel.
Yeah.
More or less. Like, we could probably consume it. It would require a couple of saves, but we could probably consume it.
You can eat it, and then I'm gonna ask that you have to do several hardness saves about the very difficult shits you're gonna have afterwards.
Yeah, I would totally say that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So.
Rock salt's great.
Yeah, but would you consume it by the pint?
No, I only consume it by like the pinchful, you know. But
we're talking that her beverage is probably the size of a beer mug.
Can we call it a beverage at this point if it's called a pint of rock salt?
A pint of rock salt.
I mean,
all of this
it's not wrong.
Under drink.
It's rock salt and only rock salt.
Oh, it's got liquid in it, but it's still rock salt.
It's basically a slushy made entirely out of rock salt.
That sounds disgusting.
Does
yes, but you gotta remember, Liz is a mineral person.
Sentient rock people.
Yes.
Is the term that I coined for her.
A heritite.
Yeah,
That's what she
sentient
is.
rock person.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, you remember the heritites, don't you, Lily?
No.
You don't remember the ones who would eat rocks? No, you only met Liz once, I think. Anyway.
Moving rapidly along.
Yeah. Okay. So
she has her rock salt drink.
She has her hot rock salt drink, and everybody else is given their normal drinks. On the house.
I'm pretty sure at this point, Korvax just going through what his going in. What are you doing this time, Cormac? Your standard beer or the whiskey this time?
Oh, whatever gets in the way.
I
look.
think the definition there is it doesn't actually matter.
Oh, look, there's some tequila. Oh, bourbon. Look at that.
Yeah, like what's Cormac drinking? Liquid of a high alcohol content.
He's drinking
It's out here.
something.
Drinking sugar water.
That's my
I mean,
answer.
it ends up in front of him. He'll be like, what? Why? Alright, whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my answer. It's just something liquid of a high alcohol content because I don't know anything about drinks.
Right. That's perfectly fine. We'll give you a schnapps, though. That's not high.
I mean, if it ends up in front of him.
Yeah. I mean, everybody gets their drink. All right, so today is about you guys taking over right now and deciding what you want to do, because we're in downtime. So
We're taking
Chat.
over, right? Well, I call the big chair and we boot the purple lady out.
no, not that kind of taking over.
Darn.
Fine.
Nice try.
I mean, there are 3 people right now who could in this chat who could theoretically drive and go actually do that.
Let's get back to what we were talking about.
Right.
For
All
sure.
right. So, Liz is probably in shock. She actually seems to feel in shock. But what are you guys doing besides taking a swig and a drink and trying to cheer her up?
I'm probably watching the half-naked dancers.
Okay.
We're already. I think the club's closed, isn't it?
I thought it was closed.
That
Yeah,
means
the
the
whole
holograms.
domestic violence thing happened.
It was one of the
I have
things
the
we did
internet.
that night. Oh.
Fair enough. No one can stop you
Fair.
from accessing that.
So he's watching dancers.
Gee, thank you very much.
She.
So you're that guy. You're on your phone at social gatherings.
They are
SMA.
watching dancers.
Never mind on the phone. I've got like the full arm thing popped up. There's a holographic display. The volume's on max.
God
Oh my
bless.
goodness. I don't even know. I'll have to figure this out real quick. Alright, give me a second.
Carson.exe has stopped working.
Sure has.
That's a good one. God, I haven't thought about Pink Panther in ages.
I have to give me a second to figure this out.
You can have as much time as you need.
Alright, so you guys continue talking and I'll get this figured out.
I mean, like, yeah, this situation definitely wasn't the most ideal one to have for all of us to have wound up in.
I think everybody should do it.
End up in that ideal situation? Or that unideal situation?
No. Sound like the Pink Panther.
So you're
no,
saying everybody
I'm
should
just
talk
see-
like. So you're saying everybody should talk like what was his name? Pete Sellers doing a very bad French accent.
Uh-huh. I think it'll help Carsa.
We should get the cheese and the wine.
Yeah.
With je m'appelle baguette.
Okay, so you
Oh, what the fuck?
You like the story? Yes. Yes. Okay. So where are we now? Right now.
Everybody's drinking heavily.
immediately.
Yeah.
We are in the
drinking
tray
since
eye. We are in the tray eye. Or as I lovely Polly, where it rains baguettes.
Ooh,
Rain
la la.
baguettes.
Yeah,
Is it
oui,
raining
oui.
bigots?
No, raining baguettes would be painful.
No, it wouldn't. They bounce. They have fluffy baguettes, yeah? Oh, sorry, that's German going into yeah.
Why is it raining baguettes?
Why is it
Because-
raining baguettes?
No.
Because
Well,
it's
it's better than it raining wheels of cheese.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that.
Or croissant.
Why can't
We
you just
have
rain
croissants
wine?
and coffee.
That's like a French thing as well.
Nah,
None
it'd
of us
be
are Jesus.
champagne.
Well,
Would you
only,
like some
only if we are
wine?
in the town of Champagne.
Yeah, only if it's from the Champagne region. Otherwise, it's sparkling water.
Well, then
No,
we go.
no,
then
sorry,
we go out.
I forgot. Its proper term, dishwater. Why? Because champagne, ugh, gross.
Yeah, I don't really care for champagne.
I don't either, to be
Oh.
brutally honest.
So you figured out your accent yet, Garza?
I did, indeed.
Now she
I told
sounds
you. I
finished.
told you this redeem would come back to bite you.
Try.
It's okay, guys.
I mean, I made her talk like a valley girl once.
Can y'all hear me?
She had to constantly just come in saying, "Oh my god, let me
We
take a
can,
selfie."
yes,
Oh, I should have chosen that. Oh, that's too funny.
Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
We can now.
Okay, because it's breaking up partially because there's a high lat. Since I'm in the basement, there's a high latency, so it's kind of breaking.
That's unfortunate.
It's until I can either get hardwired or get a signal booster.
Well, that sounds like it will require a lot of Ethernet cable.
I've got a 100-foot one, so it should be fine.
Okay, so while we have the drinks, let's discuss what your plans are for today.
Well,
Whether-
we
All
are
right,
still
guys.
in the same day.
We don't let Liz drink anymore. She starts trying to fake accents.
Yeah, just like reach over, gently take the pint glass of rock salt away.
I mean,
Like, no more for you tonight, Missy.
first things first. We should probably eventually get down to try and find his lab where he decided to start regrowing a thing.
I rub your head, and then I shake it, and go.
I am
Yeah,
unfortunately out of effort.
Riley looks over and just be like, "Yeah, just ask later when."
But I've
Darn.
had-
The magic
but I've
8 ball
had-
isn't working for that.
Your
mean,
8-ball
I
is
suppose-
not working today.
I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose we. I
It's
suppose
had
we
too
could call,
much.
I suppose we could
It
call
should just
Graves.
turn
I'm
it
sure.
into a
I'm
lush
sure he'd
behind
love
the bar.
our. I'm sure he'd love us getting in touch with him.
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, you gave it a good old try.
Yeah, we take away the one glass of the rock salt. She immediately comes up with the second one. Doing like the highly everyone can see it, but she's trying to be like stealthy, having little sips. We can hear the crunching going on.
The crunching it just happens. It's not easy. But there is alcohol in there. It's just
it's
there's
like-
a lot of
it's-
rocks in it too.
It's like that bit in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy where Drax is saying like he's invisible, but he's eating a packet of crisps.
You see
I can move
nothing.
so slowly that I become completely
Yeah.
invisible.
Crunch, crunch,
Mm.
I'm going to. I can move so slowly that I can drink this drink without you noticing.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
It's like this logic would be infallible if we were deaf.
All right. Seriously. On to while she's kind of sulking and you guys are talking.
Yeah, Riley's just thinking like, damn, she's taking it really well considering all that crap she learned.
Like,
she's not taking that well. You just don't know.
You don't know the you don't know the full contents of that beverage.
I'm pretty sure we can figure out just how well she's taking it.
You can figure out that she's in shock, and the true part of her has not come out yet.
I mean, at least we didn't kill him.
I mean, it is unfortunate that it happened this way, but she'll. Well, we can certainly try to help her get past it. We cannot do it for her. She'll have to move on her own somehow.
It's called grieving.
Yes.
And
grieving is unfortunately a long and depressing process.
It varies person by
Liz
person,
will
but
say, I don't
speaking.
know where he put it.
Well,
or I would have already dealt with it.
Well, if we're tackling this now, let's search the lab that we know does exist first before we start looking for potential wild use cases elsewhere outside the dome.
Be my guest.
Yeah, I was going to say that'll probably be somewhere related to the lab underground.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Alternatively, we could always call on Graves.
Why?
He might know where it is.
You know,
Doesn't say anything.
yeah, like, he really isn't going to take well to that.
Probably not.
Him taking to it, I don't give a fuck about it. I just don't see the point.
You know what? Hold on. Raiden's gonna get up.
Raiden's player's going to look through his thing for the ability.
Workshop that, yep. He's gonna head over to, Raiden's gonna head over to, Willis's, workshop. Like his
you
garage.
are unable to.
We all are.
Huh?
You are unable to get in. Unlike the rest who normally has. I mean, you are normally able to get in. I
mean, can I just lockpick my way in?
Good try.
Here. How about this? Ignis will just rip the door off.
Okay.
Ignis uses being
or I
the
just
strongest.
spawn a power saw and just cut the lock.
But we have an
Takes
Ignis.
too long.
But we have strength.
Yeah, exactly. We have an Ignis, so Ignis goes to town on it. R.I.P. door.
F in the chat for door.
One of many victims.
The door pissed you off, so you got revenge.
And so, Raiden, with me being in... Are we officially in Willis's shop?
In his... the one down below?
No, the garage.
Yeah. The garage, that would have been able to be opened up. At
like a mechanic shop.
If Liz would have gone with you, but yeah, you can get in. That one you can get in.
Oh, I'll find a way in either way, because it's me.
Willis also doesn't seem to be the guy that's very great at subtlety.
Raiden's just gonna kind of wander around.
Okay.
So, while wandering around, do I feel like there is something below this? Or a secret entrance or anything?
I mean,
Oh, right, Blessed Blueprints. I understand now.
Yup.
No.
Okay. So then we go back to the club. I go back downstairs, and I wander around some more.
I mean,
You'll
Korvac,
just find-
Korvac is following you guys, but he is not doing anything. He's just drinking.
He's not gonna.
Do
he's not gonna
I
get involved
sense
until he's
with this? Do I sense any like
Why?
hidden?
The literal fastest
Indoors.
way is to put you to sleep for 8 hours.
Wait, what?
Shiv goes to sleep for 8 hours, wakes up, asks where it's at.
That too.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
That's true.
Korvac's just like, alright, y'all wanna wander around, go for it. Got nothing to do.
I mean, Liz is just going to continue drinking because she's not really gonna. She wants to stop you, but she doesn't want to stop you. But yeah, she's all the way through that. It's like you guys are
It's
wasting your
conflicted.
time.
Justifiably so.
Yep.
You know, whilst
But with
That's
this,
going
does
on.
Redden sense any hidden doors or anything?
I mean, once you've gone to the underground, there are about a dozen.
I mean, the thing is, like, we're probably not going to find his secret lab. It's probably just outside the dome in the wild
It
somewhere.
probably is, yeah.
But we can at least search his existing labs that we do know about, because that's not going to take very long.
That does,
Yep.
however, require us
Right.
to actually go back
Whilst-
underground, though.
whilst all of that's going on,
Ah, fuck, you're
Riley-
right. We have
Riley's-
to walk like an hour underground. Yeah, never mind.
Let's
Fuck
go
that.
with one person.
Right-
One person
Riley's
right now.
going to ask Liz,
Mm-hmm.
do you happen to have a list of like places you guys own or are involved in?
Got quite a few.
So, if you were going to hide a lab in one of them, which one?
Not ones that I would find. He wouldn't want me to find it.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I'm asking you. If you were trying to hide a place, if you were in his shoes and you were trying to hide a place, what would you pick?
Graves' area.
Yeah, most likely.
Because he would know I wouldn't want to go anywhere near it.
That makes sense.
Maybe, but like that Graves would be likely to find it, but I guess Graves would find out regardless.
Well, I mean, it depends if Graves is involved in it.
Fair.
I mean, he's probably not, but then, he might be.
Graves is actually his best friend.
Yeah, but Graves has also made it abundantly clear he didn't want Willis going after Blangiel again.
And at this point, Riley's going to tap on your head and just be like, "You do understand the concept of people lying about their motivations."
That's fair.
He's right. I mean, she's right.
Well, yeah, he has no reason to tell us the truth.
Exactly. Yeah, we have no reason to believe that anything he tells us is actually true.
And if Graves figures out that in any way that I betrayed my husband, this will go bad for me too, so.
Give me a reason.
It'll go worse for him.
Yeah, so give me a reason to put him in the ground.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, it's that literal thing. His last, point was basically charging this group with your safety. So, I mean,
Yeah.
essentially, plus, I'm pretty sure most of the group, if it came to it, most of the group would, at least attempt to help you to the best of their abilities because you have helped us.
Right.
Indeed.
I mean,
And I
hell,
appreciate
you and
that.
Cormac had issues, but when push comes to shove, you are on the same side.
We are on the same side. We had different methods. Well, we
Yes.
had different methods. Had is a prop. kind of changed over time. Which is probably part of my problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
and now
Willis went mad and decided to start trying to grow a full thing. That is not a good idea, in any respect.
I understand what he was trying to do. I don't agree with the method that he did it. He was basically trying to speak with the dead. And then some.
I was definitely the wrong guy for it.
I am in no state right now to deal with any of this.
It's fine.
Because if I go off, I am going to end up making this place a livable or unlivable with my power. I'm attempting to hold it all back. I need a few days.
It's fine. Take as many as you need.
I think our nature walk will have to wait a little bit.
Now your nature walk can continue.
Yeah, that doesn't.
This doesn't he come out to outside the dome with us?
No,
they're perfectly capable adults.
I'm just suggesting highly that I am not around people right now, so I need a few days.
He is politely asking us to vacate the premise.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, either that or you end up choking on your own breath, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, because last check, one of your bigger things is to be able to vacate the air from the area.
Oh no.
Hey, you don't need to breathe, I do.
I need to let off steam, and I need you guys to leave for a little while.
Yeah. Shiv transfers all the data he was gathering from the Thane DNA as well as a bit of Willis's DNA that he took, and mostly transfers it to his tablet.
Okay. So, do you all leave?
Ryan shrugs and leaves.
Okay.
I don't leave, I'm not a tree. I exit.
Leave. You fall.
If I was there, I leave.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, you would have left too. So right, now that you guys are all out, where are you going?
Well, Raiden's gonna go back to his factory and keep working on the star metal.
Okay. You can work on the star metal.
Yeah, did you say something like you built an entire room for yourself to just heat it up?
I mean, I can, but it's also blast furnaces.
I think you get hotter than those.
Star metal is able to be malleable. So you heat up the star metal and you make it happen. Your little minions are all over the place, working their magic.
Well, it's like I have both drones and humans, or people, working in there too.
Okay.
So I can't really do the radioactive bit.
Do you know exactly what you're building at this time?
Parts for the prefab buildings.
Okay. So you're busy. Anybody else?
With?
What you would like to be doing before it's 6 o'clock this next day?
Kira is working with her answers for that performance.
Okay, so you have no idea what's happened over at Liz's.
Yeah, she left soon afterwards to be going back to helping them. She has to make some money.
You were never there.
No, she was.
Yeah,
She was, and then she left.
She was a deciding vote.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then they went to talk about all the stuff, and she went back to what she was doing.
Yeah.
All
right.
On her scooter that goes 2 miles an hour.
So you're working on your dance. Can I get a charisma roll from you?
You
and an intelligence roll.
How dare you?
Very easily.
How dare you?
Intelligence roll will help you figure out how the dance is going to be. Charisma's roll is going to decide how it's going to be, how well it will be received by your dancers.
Well, she just barely succeeded the charisma roll.
I know. Such a great charisma. And I'm probably gonna fail this. Yep. Not the smallest cookie in the block.
All right, so your dance is a little bit too dangerous. You've added a element that could cause one of your dancers to break a leg.
Yeah.
Literally.
Hey, that's good luck.
The cockroaches were able to do it. She's gonna have to think of something new.
Yeah. So that kind of did not work out for you. Dancers are not too thrilled with this idea. I mean, they can do it, but it's dangerous. And they're... No. This is not going to work out.
Hey, give me a couple days. I got this.
Okay.
Goes back to the office. Think of something new.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, gotta take Shiv to get him someplace to sleep for the night.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
everybody. I am in the minority here of people that need to actually sleep.
If there was building going on, I thought I heard somebody say something about building. That is actually where I would be.
You would be with Raiden then. So you could have a conversation with Raiden if you like.
Yeah, you would go to
what he wants to do.
Would a gargoyle be well accepted on the surface?
If she uses her regular form.
Touché.
Because she has two forms. She has the gargoyle form and the lily form. And she knows when to use it and when not to. So, Lily, you can choose to join in with Raiden and talk with him.
I'm assuming it's more like nighttime, right?
Yeah, this is still at night.
Most of the time I use lily form. Because people get uncomfortable with seeing a really big...
like the workday, yeah, because of the workday, end of the workday. That and no need to sleep, so 12 hours of radioactive.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Fun.
Hey, at least you get help from someone that is unbothered.
Yeah. Especially when making, instead of even, especially since I'm being able to go radioactive now, I can actually mold the star metal with actual literally hand-on, hand precision.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of things are you trying to make, and what would you need help with?
Well, right now I'm just working on the prefab buildings for the surface.
So a lot of corrugated metal.
Figure just knock them out, get them done. Essentially, yeah. Starts sending me stuff, I can start working on whatever he wants. Or his brother. I don't know, I don't really keep track too much of it. Oh, and
Are we building a ship then?
and I'm fine with it.
Are you building a ship? Is what she asked.
No.
Oh, no, not building a ship.
What
Not
are
yet,
we building?
anyway.
There's weapons.
Weapons, okay.
Fair enough, actually. You will eventually receive schematics from Ignis in terms of what he is commissioning.
I mean,
Yeah,
Well,
if memory
helpful.
serves, when it was spoken about, the agreement is.
By the way, if I don't respond,
he's building weapons or something, and it's to be decided later what it actually is.
Okay.
I do know
Hold on,
what
let
it
me
is,
close
and
Discord real quick,
the
'cause-
specific. Am I muted?
No, I can hear you. It's just
Okay.
I can hear you.
Sorry, let's make sure. But the schematics in question are exosuits. Oh, hello.
He was actually trying to get people's
Oh.
attention to say he needed to like do something with his mic.
Ah,
Oh,
fair
okay.
enough then. My apologies.
Yeah.
Someone should send a mechanic compressed air to try and clean out his jacks.
You got
It's
this.
probably more involved than that.
Well, he said it's a new headset, so
So give him
no. It's also the Wi-Fi.
yeah, fair enough.
give him a time to get everything figured out. All right.
Yeah, I normally don't build weapons as such, but I can help with getting the prefabs and exosuits and things like that done.
Well, the prefab's the main build right now.
Time to start
Okay.
drilling yourself a basement.
Followers in a side project, so that's gonna be put on the back burner for right now.
Fair enough.
Did it?
You got cut off on that one.
Any
got
headset
cut off?
at all?
I heard everything you said. Was it me that got cut off?
Great. Okay. I know it's not the headset because it's definitely not the headset. At least it's gotta be the Wi-Fi.
I heard
It's the
everything you
Wi-Fi.
said.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I-
heard everything you said up to. You did get cut off for half a second. Like occasionally there was a little.
almost
tick
every
and
other
you
word
moved
right now.
on. Not really. Like I heard that full sentence right there.
Gonna run a speed test right quick.
Okay.
Well, I should be fine at least because I'm getting 100 megabytes for some forsaken reason.
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, you're
You
fine.
sound perfectly fine to me.
Weird because I was hearing just about
I am hearing a little bit of static, but
He's having problems hearing us.
yeah.
every other
Oh,
word
okay.
from you guys just a bit ago.
Oh,
Oh well.
well then it's your end, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Please continue. If you can. Or we'll move
Well,
on to
like I
another.
said, the
Well, if you need me to repeat
The-
something or whatever, I can.
working with Ignian Industries. Okay.
I can at least start making the exosuits, so you can find a place for them to move them.
Working suits and all that. That's a back burner.
Oh, okay.
Right now, getting the base stuff for the prefabs is a bit more important. Can't have put people in exosuits if you have nowhere to send them.
Are you there, Shiv, or is he talking?
No, I'm just.
Then you don't know this. Right, and you can decide how.
So.
Yeah, right, and you can decide what you want to do, or we can move on to the next person and go from there.
What did you say, Karsa?
I said you can decide what you want the builder to help you with. The builder tells you over and over again.
Prefab structures for the surface at first.
Okay, so the builder will work on the prefab. Yes.
Yeah, of course. Anything you need, you know.
You have a special opportunity right now, Raiden, to get information that a lot of people would not be able to get about a Celestial if you wanted to talk about it.
Was that random information or just highly specific information?
Highly specific. You have a Celestial right next to you working with you.
Sure.
Maybe to hint at.
Can't.
Do I have to throw the hint at you?
Karsa.
What? Yeah? Damn.
I think he's lost voice again.
Ask questions.
We heard ask questions.
He's breaking up.
Yeah.
I heard that. I didn't.
Oh, that's what he heard. You have an opportunity to ask me questions because I'm a Celestial.
Oh, okay.
Questions that normally would not be able to be answered by a normal Godbound.
Physical ninja or anything like that.
Well, I gotta step away for a bit. I gotta go and get dinner started.
It's fine.
Apparently.
You're gonna have to let me think on that because I'm very. Wait.
Alright, we're gonna move on.
Raiden just wants to focus on this instead of.
Yeah, I think considering the problems.
Yeah.
Conversations.
Alright,
gonna be difficult.
We will skip that for now. But you two are working together. Okay, Ignis, what are you doing?
I guess.
I will start setting things in motion with my cult to start creating a new branch within the cult.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. I'll start setting up. Well, not really setting up, but I will summon my cult for an address of sorts.
Sure. Was there anybody specific that you made your second? Was that Bloodscale that made you?
Oh, that was Bloodscale at the moment, yes.
Okay, so Bloodscale is around, and you've asked for people to come in, and he will talk with you. And boss,
That's fine.
What's going on?
You see Bloodscale. You have to be ready for potential conflict in the near future. I'm planning on expanding our facilities a bit. Right now, we have the Crimson Scales, but I'd like to have different branches specialized into different areas if possible. So, while the Crimson Scales will be the leaders of the faith, responsible for managing the cult's wealth and ensuring the Scales tolls paid each month, I'd like to start setting up a new branch to act as our shock troops of sort. People we can send into battle should the things attack. Or anyone else who would make themselves our enemies.
You have a list of people that you think would be good for the shock troops, sir?
This is going to be the most widespread branch of our cult. So most new members will probably fall in here. Dragoons are well versed in fighting by default, as well as most of the humans that I tend to attract to my faith. So no one in particular. Honestly, anyone who's not a Crimson Scale will be delegated to being an Ivory Claw, as they'll be called.
Ivory Claws.
Yes. Currently in the process of having their arms and armor outfitted. They should be ready in the coming months. Possibly even earlier than that.
Of course, sir.
Wonderful. Start spreading the word. And do keep working on the advertising the Tournament of Legacies for the uninitiated dragoons of our faith.
Yes. So, uninitiated, you want us to continue our propaganda.
Of course.
And what of the others that are your friends? Are they considered...
Oh, they will be uninvolved in this affair.
Shall we stay away from their own as well? Or just... Are we eventually going to take them over too?
I have no desire in taking over their cults, but every dragoon is a person I lay claim to. They benefit directly from the blessings of my race, and I'll see that repaid.
Yes, sir. We will make sure that all of our kind are treated in kind and taught of you and in your glorious ways.
Wonderful.
Okay, I'm
All
back.
right.
And I just
Legit
hear that
question.
The brood is preparing.
Legit question.
Legit answer.
How many dragoons have ended up applying for site secure?
There has been a few, actually. Probably, I'm gonna make a roll. I mean, you've gotten a lot of people there. But the question is, how many? 72. You've had 70. You do have 72 people who are applying, but not done anything yet.
The thing that's nice about Pulsing Godbound is that while we do each have our own individual cult, every member under our pantheon falls under the same umbrella of a shared faith of sorts.
Yeah.
Because a group of Godbound basically form a pantheon.
That's true.
Yeah, so we can share-ish.
Now these 72 are not of yours yet. There's probably maybe 20 of them. Just normals, not anybody major. Yeah, good 60 people that you, particularly Riley, have that could be called upon, that are Dragoon.
Parsa? I need to take care of my little man here, Eddie.
No problem.
He was telling me it's dinner time, so I'll only be gone about 5 minutes.
That's fine. So,
I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead, and if you want to do anything with that, Riley, you do have some of them that are working. Yes, want to work with you. And they are strong. They're not only strong, but they do have a special ability that normal humans do not have.
What is it being a dragoon?
They can spit acid.
And fly.
Some of them can fly, not all of them, but some of them.
All right. Well, we'll organize the first biohazard response.
So we're gonna have a biohazard response.
Yeah. It's a bunch of dudes that turn up and basically puke on everything and make it go away.
Your problems just melt away. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Got it. Alright, so Riley and Ignis, are you wanting to discuss about those people? Or are you...
I don't know about them.
You don't know about them.
Yeah, I mean, like at the moment, Riley's main sort of focus is kind of aiming towards that whole off-world PMC setup.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she'll like for her, she's basically buggered off back to the office and busy going through stuff, looking at the finances and everything for potentially purchasing or having built a fleet carrier, essentially.
Okay. So you're also going to want to be talking to Raiden about your carrier and see if you can get that help built. That would also be something that you could talk to the gargoyle with. If you wanted to involve them. In the meantime, Ignis, anything else that you're doing?
If we are transitioning to downtime, I don't know if you'll let me do this in one day, but I will begin the process thereof. I'm going to reclaim my influence from creating the Crimson Scales and instead convert that to a Dominion purchase.
Ooh.
Basically, making it more permanent, because when I used the influence, I did it because I didn't have the Dominion, but now that I have the Dominion, I can make that swap over pretty comfortably.
Alright, so you're going to be switching it over to being more permanent. Right now it was temporary, you were building it. You got a decent amount of people who showed up, over 30, in the particular that could become your leaders eventually. The Crimson Scales, you have a total of a group, 5 groups of 5, so that'd be 25. And they are working under you and learning from you specifically.
Wonderful.
So, your underlings over them, you could slowly end up making this work out as like a slight army situation. They'd be the corporals, and then you keep going down, or the generals, and then they'd be going down further.
Yeah, I'm aware this won't be like an overnight thing, but that's why it's a downtime thing. This is Ignis is working on in the background for the next probably month or two, however long it takes to get it off the ground.
So we're gonna say you have 25 Crimson Scales that you will eventually will be in your repertoire, let's say. Ask questions from the builder, yes. What exactly is the extent of your powers? What exactly is Willis? Because we are immortal, what exactly is he? What possible unfavorable events? Okay, I will let her see that. Let me send that to her, Raiden, so she can take a look at what you're going to tell her or ask her. In the meantime, so yeah, it is downtime. We are in downtime right now. So however long you guys choose to make this downtime, you will be able to have Dominion at least for that, for your Crimson Scales. So, anything else?
That'll be it for me for now.
Okay. Cormac, still evening.
Yeah, he gets Shiv set up with a place and then he goes home.
Okay, when you head home, you see Kaya. You also see the others. And Kaya's told them about Shura being and what's been going on. Carmen is looking at you a little scared, a little bit worried. Are we doing the right thing? Going after the innocents. Or non-innocent, or... Are we doing the right thing? Are you doing the right thing?
What do you mean?
Shura got hurt. Is what we're doing, what you're doing, right?
In my opinion, it is. But that is a decision you have to make for yourself. If you feel that this course of action is too dangerous, I'm not going to begrudge you leaving.
Just want to make sure before I totally put myself and many others in jeopardy. If we're doing the right thing, I want to. I will be 100% behind you. Are we the baddies, or are we the heroes?
Let me ask you this. Do you know who abducted and hurt Sir?
No.
Laura was abducted by the FN Corporation, a corporation that has bombed multiple buildings, put out a drug that is highly addictive and mutative to people. They are out there hurting and killing many people, especially those on the lower end of society, like where we live. Now, when I originally woke up after the bombing, I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to walk away and let them and SOB slug it out. The others, I gestured to Shiv, who's here because he's going to be sleeping here for the night.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go after them anyway. They asked me, I told them I didn't care. FN wasn't attacking me at the time. But the next day I came down here to basically resume my life as normal. And FN had 4 people here, armed and watching. They made themselves my enemy. And they are using very underhanded and extremely, dangerous tactics because we have put them on the ropes. They are running. They're hiding. They're panicking. Whether this is right or wrong is your own decision. But these people are going out there and hurting people for zero reason other than their own personal gain. And I, for one, am done letting the people in charge, the people in power, step over, kill, maim, eat, whatever, the keep the weak. I'm done with it. It's been happening for too long. It's what this tradition of the city is built on. But to that end, I know this is dangerous, and I know there are people that are flocking to my banner, as it were, as the gestures to the banners that have been put up in the cafe despite his protest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This place is being flocked in, become that. Indeed.
Yeah, Shiv at this point just takes a sip from his bottle of whiskey and it's like, you know what? Probably safer not to say anything about it.
So I have undertaken a plan, on which Shiv and the others are helping me. Well, Shiv and Raiden. The other three are helping by not getting in the way. At least that's the minimum. Anybody who decides to, I'm setting up someplace outside of the city. Someplace they can't get to you. And as of right now, that's the best I can do. Because there are too many people in this city. I can't be everywhere at once.
Is it safe?
That's what we're gonna find out. Actually, over the next couple weeks, Shiv and myself, and probably Raiden. I don't know. We're gonna be sending out a text message. Maybe the others will go with. Maybe they won't. I don't fucking know. Nor does it really matter. We're gonna be going out to scout some of these locations and set up some sensors.
Yep, that is in fact the plan. I want to get my family out of here personally because, well,
the same reasons.
Yeah. And they wanted proof that it is livable out there in some areas.
But there is life out there. Seen it.
I've never questioned you before. I felt.
Oh, don't lie to me. You've done it multiple times.
Okay, alright, fine. I did. I am questioning things now because your own people are going to start getting hurt. I want to make sure I'm on the right side.
Well, what is the right side in your opinion?
Ones who are helping the people.
And getting people out of the city will definitely help them.
And therefore, I am with you.
That I have never demanded anything from you. You even said you never wanted to participate in violence ever again. That was your solemn oath, and I never asked you to do it, and I never will.
No, I'm not going to do that, but I will be there if somebody needs to be healed, helped. I will do what I can.
And
this is not Kaya, by the way. This is Carmen.
I know.
I just was hoping we're not making.
You're worried that with all the extra violence, we might be slipping back to what we were.
Yes, actually.
No. That was built on a series of lies. Our boss, leader, Don, whatever you want to call him, whatever you wanted to call himself at the time, he brought us in, said we were the family, or that the Neon Devils would be the family that we had been lacking, and that they would keep us safe, that we would keep each other safe, and that everybody else out there, anybody we hurt, anybody we went after, they were simply enemies of the family, and everything we did was to help the family, and the family extended to the people around us. Yeah, they fed us that line, we bought it because we were kids. What did we do when we realized they were lying?
Left.
Don't put it mildly. Shiv hasn't heard this story.
Please. No. Please indulge me. He now anachronistically has popcorn.
So, back after my father had actually passed, I didn't go to his wake, I didn't go to his funeral, because he didn't have one. He died poor. He was incinerated in a morgue. I didn't even get to see him after they took him away. Honestly, I probably would have gone.
Incinerated. This creature ended up killing him.
Well,
no, they incinerated him. It doesn't eat diseased people.
True.
Doesn't or can't. We don't know.
If you could eat rotting flesh, but if you could, but had the choice not to.
I imagine I would refuse.
Exactly. And I highly doubt somebody who has cirrhosis of the liver and a bunch of other diseases born from it would be very appetizing.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there.
They was taken, incinerated. Hell, maybe he was eaten. I don't care. I didn't see what happened to him. He decided my mother was more important than me and killed himself slowly over years for it. So fuck him. I was out on the streets. I couldn't afford to take on the debt of my father. So I told the people that held his debt to go fuck themselves. And there I was on the street. Wandered for a couple days. Until I ran into Sura in a back alley being accosted by a couple of people. And I beat one of them to death with a brick. Yes, the age of 15 is when I killed my first man. I believe I told Riley this. Sura had already been taken with the Neon Devils at this point. Well, Sura, Carbina, Tony were already there. They brought me in. They took me to their mentor at the time, a man by the name of Liam. He wasn't the Neon Devils gang boss at the time. He was just the guy that brought us in. No, leader of the Neon Devils, whose name I've forgotten because I don't care about him anymore. He sold us this line that the gang was the family. That as long as we did right by the gang, we were doing right by the family. If you were doing right by yourself, as long as you were doing right by yourself, you're doing right by the community. He told us that the Neon Devils were the good guys in the community, that everything we did helped our area. And I believe that. I believe that to the point where by the time I was 16, I had double-digit kills under my belt. I was brutal. I was efficient. I learned fast.
You raised into the ranks.
And eventually, Leon stepped down from his position of our little squad leader. Let me take over. By 18, I was running a crew. The street gave us our name. We were the Fifth Circle, Circle of Wrath. Nobody fucked with us. Anybody that didn't do it again. Fast forward a couple of years later, Liam had been dead maybe 6 months. Things started going downhill. Found out that our gang leader had been lying to us from the start. He didn't give a shit about the family. He didn't give a shit about anything he said. He just said whatever he needed to keep us in line. Not going to go into the details about what the straw that broke the camel's back was. But when we found out there were more than enough of the Neon Devils that followed me, that I put together a plan. Well, not me, we. And he gestures to himself, Carmina, Tony, and Sura. We put together, well, Sura's not there, just Carmina and Tony. We put together a plan.
And Kaya's there.
He wasn't part of the Neon Devils, he met her after.
Right.
We were gonna break the devil. And we did. I took the forces I had, and I raided our HQ. And I burned it to the ground. I didn't let a single one of them walk away. When I found our gang leader, I didn't kill him. let's just say he had a problem with consent. So I broke his spine. Before I went in, I learned the exact 2 spinal parts to break, so that he would be paralyzed from the waist down and be completely numb in every area there in. And I left him there in the Inferno. I heard he survived. I don't know if I like it better that he survived or if he had died. I don't know. But Shiv, most of my formative years were made in blood. That is why I am the way I am.
Yes, I see what you mean.
And that is why I use the strength I have to go after the others, to go after those that would prey on the weak, the others of those that claim they have strength and power. Because if your only use of strength is to keep the weak down, you're not strong. You're a lie. And I'll expose it. But Mina?
And Shiv just kind of sits there, processing that.
Mina, if you ever think that I'm slipping into the old ways, leave. That's all I got.
Okay. I'm with you. I think it's time for us to move.
I agree. Because I don't have the power to fight an entire city, even with what I can do.
No, I think it's time we move.
At least, I don't yet. And this jellyfish, Opus, made the greatest mistake it could ever make. Letting us go.
Yeah.
It's weighed its options to decide that letting a small cadre, or rather just a general cadre of people leave.
There's still a lot of people who do not know this is a jellyfish.
Oh, that's
I don't
fine.
even know how I still know.
That's because you're tied to me. But, Shiv, how fast has our powers grown in the few months since we've had them?
I'd say considerably, personally.
Give me 5 years. Can I do that?
I would say that you could destroy just a considerable part of the planet just by breathing.
Exactly. The city will be free one day, or at least the citizens will. Or at least those that want to be free.
There is questions that are happening around. The city is starting to question. They're actually starting to come into here, and I'm listening to them as they talk. There is questions in people's minds. It's like the fog is starting to lift.
Yeah, it's because we're breaking its concentration. It's becoming worried and panicked.
That's why it's decided that letting a cadre of people leave is safer for it than just letting us stay and trying to wipe us out.
Well, it is affecting its hold on the others. So, when it finds out how dangerous we can be,
We'll already be outside the city.
we need to be gone.
Oh, we'll be leaving in 4 to 6 months. Guaranteed.
But the hold is breaking. I mean, the people come in here occasionally, and they'll offer, they'll ask for coffee, and they'll start talking to each other, and they'll start talking about these conspiracies here. I've heard it. It may not be in the news. But people are starting to wonder.
They should. You shouldn't follow authority blindly, even my own.
Which is why I asked you, are we doing the right thing?
That's a question for yourself.
And it's one that you do definitely have to decide yourself. You'll never know until you get there.
I don't want to lose people like Shura. I care for Shura as if he was my own.
I do too. That's why I went. So I basically walked right into hell to get her out.
What did they do to you?
Oh, they
You never told us.
They wanted me to kill somebody. I found a different way. Granted, I still almost ended up killing that person later, but...
We probably should find time to deal with them. That's just occurring to me now.
Yeah, we can deal with that later. They will be content, let's say, for a while.
They'll come knocking eventually. We've already stirred up one wasp's nest.
Yeah, well, didn't hurt any of them, and I did what I said I was going to do. Made Willis not a problem.
That is fair. You did hold up your end of the bargain one way or another.
So, they'll be quiet for a while.
Alright. So, coffee or tea for you, Shiv?
Tea.
Starts making some tea for you. It is
And-
actually a very definite good tea. Good moral play. His power increases and weary of the losing sight of what drove him the original. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Tea it is. What about you, boss?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have water for now.
Alright.
I got some brooding to do. Shiv, you got some sleeping to do.
Indeed. That's what the tea is for.
Yeah.
Alright.
You see that clock? You see how close it is to 5:30?
Mm-hmm.
You better be ready to go at 5:30
To sleep or out?
to leave.
Fair enough.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything this night?
This night.
This night.
Nah, not this night.
Okay. Raiden has been asking some questions. Are you here, Lily?
Yep.
Okay, so one of the questions that was asked, and since he has to type right now instead of actual voice, he did ask about what is your extent of your powers?
Yeah, I don't remember all of them. I was thinking about that, and I'm like, gosh.
Gosh, it's been so long at this point.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Some of the answers I remember, but yeah, it's been a really long time. And yeah, I really don't remember.
You had a few.
I had quite a few.
Yeah. You had the ability to build quite a few things. You were able to actually create Earth, move Earth, break down Earth.
Yeah.
You were essentially a earthbender in a way.
Yeah. Anything having to do with earthly things or ground, rock, anything like that. Stone.
Move, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that. And then it says, what exactly is Willis? Because we aren't immortal. What exactly is he? You don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I didn't think I did.
You don't. You do know, however, about his imprisonment and what it would expect. You know that the imprisonment is a stasis, if you will. At least for a little bit, and that it will be on Pluto.
And nobody will be able to get to it.
Or if
also,
somebody can get to it, it is possible, but you made it so it's kind of like an oubliette, so it's hard to do so.
Once you get it, the thing with an oubliette is once you get in, it is really fucking difficult to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man, just go through the floor.
Yeah, but you have that option.
And then Raiden says, technically I could. I don't need to breathe or need to be immune to cold.
Yeah, but we're also pretty far from the regular solar system.
Yeah, you are. You're not in the area of that. But you do know that is called the prison planet.
Yeah, you could get there. It would take you a damn long time, but you could get there.
There's also, the Celestials are going to know that if somebody does happen to find out where that prison planet is, they're going to put things there so no one can go in there and break them out.
Very easily.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you've already got the resources to get there, you're already a problem for them.
Yeah. There's...
All you need is a spaceship.
You need a little more than just a spaceship.
Yeah,
No, you'd only need a spaceship in order to travel to the planet Pluto, which physically exists.
Yeah,
True.
But I mean to actually get to the prison itself. I mean, have you considered...
you had to grind at high speed.
So what you're saying is you're just gonna fly through the planet and make it not a problem anymore.
Listen, anything survive re-entry once.
Bullshit, I can survive re-entry every time.
Exactly.
Lucky
We'll
you.
duct tape Carmack to the nose cone and just ballistic trajectory. I'll be fine.
I mean, theoretically, that works too.
Right. Moving on.
And the next question was, what do you think the chances are if and when the Thanes invade? What is the chance?
None.
Yeah, the answer.
None. We have to leave. They're coming. And we have to go.
You can even say that the Empress knows herself that she sent you here.
Yeah. I was sent here to help build, or, whatever's necessary to get you the heck out of here, because you will not survive. You must leave.
No, just follow me here, right? But what if you build a really, really big roach motel and we catch them?
Gee, I'm sure the Celestials haven't thought of that already.
Oh, she's a builder. could build a really big one.
Potentially crippling the brain. Crippling the ship in act. Either way. True. Bryden is typing.
The last one you'll have to answer, because I do not remember the answer to that one.
He has more to that. If I may, what makes you think we wouldn't survive? We have you and myself to stop them with extreme weapons of war to rid the Thames.
Because there's too many of them? It's a lot worse than you realize.
Another thing you could say is that one thing equals 100 Jarls.
A lot more than that.
No, that's
I have a feeling
that's
Oh, okay.
I have a
One
feeling
thing-
that when you make that point to Raiden, he probably points at himself, laughs, and says, "Walking nuclear explosion."
Well, sure, you'll survive, and I'll survive your walking nuclear explosion. Will everyone else?
They'll not.
Yeah.
I mean, if nobody's going to survive Thanes, then who cares?
The fact is, though, Safi knows more than you do about that. So that's an answer to ask. That's a question to ask Safi.
Yeah.
And that has so far gone well for us every single time we've done so.
Yeah, well, you have a reason not to be asked to get the answers for.
What's the point in asking someone omnipotent if you can already do it yourself?
I'm going to the movie route. What stops us from making a virus that self-destructs their ship?
Well, you see, we're on Windows 385 quintillion. They're still on Snow Leopard.
Damn.
Safi has said we need to go.
Oh, Safi did not say we need to go. Safi said they're coming.
Oh, Safi said they're coming. Okay.
Safi said prepare for a fight.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Misinterpreting what the Oracle says is totally on brand for every Oracle type character ever, though.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
I mean, Shiv's idea of comparing DNA, seeing if there was finding any way of finding something that would just break it down from the genetic level. He basically wants to create bioweapons to use against the things.
Ah, shit. What was it called in a fucking Mass Effect? It was like something like the phage, like the linophage, I think.
Something like that. It's been a hot minute.
The genophage. That was
the
Krogan.
genophage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Chiv is not there talking to Raiden, so.
Fair. My apologies.
We'll give them all the space flu so they're not smelt.
So this answer is this would not be answered, but you know particularly Lily, that Staffy has said that there is a fight on. They're coming. It's not will they come? It's they are coming.
Now
That's one thing you do know. The other you don't know.
Right. Do I know what the likelihood of everybody dying if they stay and try and fight?
No, you don't. You do know it will be a very difficult fight because they're equal to 1 out of 100, so Jarls. Or something like that.
The ratio is 1 equals 100, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, we nearly got our shit wrecked by 1.
Well,
That's
no, it's 1 in 10 Jarls, 1 in 100 people. Or more.
Yeah, well, we still got our shit wrecked by 1 that survived its ship crashing.
Mm-hmm. And that one was already hurt.
And hundreds are coming. I imagine.
That makes me curious. I'm pretty sure Raiden could mass-produce depleted uranium.
Yeah, but if they could survive their ship crashing, I'm pretty sure they could survive it exploding.
It's called a seatbelt.
See, you're making assumptions that a nuclear explosion would destroy them.
I mean, I'm also making the assumptions I was told this was a universe where science was accurate. And then we got into magic.
We have both. I've said this from the beginning.
I define it as Magitech, but nobody's used that term since.
No. Thanks for feeding the dragon.
But he's asking what's stopping us from going the Independence Day route.
You do know Thanes are immune to nuclear power.
Yeah, take Raiden, for example. Immune to nuclear power.
Alright, well, let's just fucking leave.
We know... I think the only thing we do know, or at least some of the characters know, is that they are weak to electricity.
They are mutants. That's what you know. Well, they're not immune to it, they resist it. Let's put it that way. They're mutants. Oracle never said to leave, just that they're on the way. Never said that we wouldn't survive. If we find one of their ships, we can reverse the energy, engineer their stuff to make weapons, armor, ships, plus a point.
Yeah, but the problem is if they send basically the entire... The point that they're trying to get at is they're sending basically an armada at this point.
That is the
Tower
point.
And Master of Mutation.
They are sending an armada after someone that they think is here. Obviously, he's gone now, but they're here to destroy and level everything.
Yeah, they're basically doing their prime directive.
Ask questions later.
But based on what we know of the things, it's ask questions never.
Again, Chip, you are not here.
But yeah, like the point is the point that they're trying to get at, Raiden, is like, yes, this would be a fine strategy if we were only going up against one or two.
Again, Chip, you are not here. You are not to be talking. I am only talking because Raiden is asking these questions. Alright, so the Oracle never said this. Yes, this is correct. I can look into computer systems, have Shiv make a self-destruction virus, and that also assuming that their stuff is hive-minded. And hey, someone just got it. Wait, Tesla Tower and Master Mutation. Oh, okay.
He said that part in parentheses because he said, I'm gonna go... What's stopping us from going the movie route? He was referencing Independence Day.
I know what he was doing.
Yeah, and I'm apparently the only one.
The only reason we could hit the mothership with the man-made virus is because almost all our tech post-Roswell is reversed engineered alien tech. That is true. That's true. So, any other questions, Raiden? Are we going on to the next day? Because that's the end of this day. All right,
How many pieces of corrugated metal for the prefabs do they finish?
I mean, they finished what they could. Probably what is it? Like, you're just starting to make the template, so it's not right off the bat.
Well, evidently they're not going to build every individual building in there.
Well, yes, they are. We're going to do it in bits. That's what prefab means.
That's what prefab means. So they're making the template right now, and then they will mass produce.
I need to open up theme manuals.
Now, Shiv, it is 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not 5.
Half 5. Half past 5.
And you get literally pulled out of your bed saying, "Get up."
Damn it! I was about to say you wake up to Cormac tapping you in the side of the head
with a wrench
with his boot.
No, he just gets yanked out of bed.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Where did I put the Godbound man? Actually, yeah, where did I put those?
I don't know. Where did you?
I don't know. The last place you left them.
They're over there.
I thought I downloaded them to this computer.
Right, well, what you want to do is you want to download everything and then use that to search.
I'm pretty sure if I downloaded literally everything,
no,
my computer would
you
crash.
tool.
Yeah, Raiden says he's working on the frames right now. He's just starting the template.
Well, so we get up. Do we deal with going to find Willis's lab first, or are we just going on the nature walk?
I mean, they're gonna be one and the same.
Probably.
But it also only takes you, like, I don't know, the speed of thought to get an answer.
Yeah, Shiv just consults the universe for exact directions to Willis's hidden lab with the Thane that he is trying to regrow.
Southwest. South in all the way down below. West would send you towards Graves area.
So it is in fact in Graves' area. Well, at least we got that confirmed. Oops, that is not what I meant to click.
I mean, I could be convinced to go annoy him. Sounds like fun to annoy him.
Oh, man.
I mean, you are, I believe, one of the only people that hasn't been reached out to by him yet. And I am probably going to regret this, but let's go!
For his own well-being, it was probably smart.
Fair enough. You're going to want to bring, like, a computer or something down there, at least partway, so I can zap to it. You don't need to breathe. I do. And if Liz has, in fact, vacated the place of air, admittedly, I'm sure Graves will know this eventually.
She's not going there.
I know, but there's...
She's in the basement eating rock salt.
Did that finally roll? It did not. Okay, so let's click this thing again.
You have a new weapon idea? Because fuck the Thanes, Tesla cannons, Tesla nades, and railguns.
Oh
okay?
yeah, that's why I clicked the magnifying glass and not the thingy. Yeah, I cracked the irresistible query. That's one effort for the day.
Alright.
So let's go!
Alright. I mean, I have a cell phone on me.
That's fair. Well, let's go.
I just
okay,
follow the directions that he gives
down
me.
there. How are you getting down there?
I don't care. I'll just go through the cantina.
Oh, okay. You go through the cantina, you do realize there is no air in this area right now. It is dark, pitch dark.
Ignore me, just passing through.
Because we have no other means underground.
you hear her by the throne.
That's fine. Like, say what I say, like, ignore me, just passing through.
Alright, so you pass through. This room is, like, devoid of air. But when you get down there, it's just her. When you get down there, you get into the area where it's outside of Opus and in her little room. It's fine. It's back to normal. So you could be down in the basement if you wanted to be.
That's fine. I gotta get through the radiation zone that apparently exists first.
Yes.
I mean, there is a lift. There is an elevator now.
I take the express elevator.
The one he already made. Takes you all the way down. Does not use the elevator, just takes the hole that he made.
That's faster this way.
Drops down. Technically, because you can fly, you survive, you hit the ground.
No, he doesn't. He can't fly.
I just don't take fall damage.
He can jump very high and technically has feather fall.
Well, it's not feather fall. I just don't take fall damage. It's Borderlands logic.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. That one I can actually relate to.
And you get to the point where you're out of the
radiation belt.
Radiation over time, and
I just completely ignore the dwarves. Yeah, go to see your boss. Don't try to stop me. It's not gonna go in your favor. Just move.
Shiv
Hops down the hole again. Oh, into the radiation zone. There you go.
Yep, Shiv is following because he thinks this is gonna be interesting.
You're following?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to wait for me to get past the radiation first.
You're dealing with radiation then.
Yeah, good point. I still do want to follow. He does have a device that I can personal transmission to.
Yes, it's my cell phone.
Yeah, personal transmission. So long as I can connect to it, I could zap there. I just can't survive a fall.
I mean,
Plot twist.
You're connected to it. You know what distance it is from you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, plot twist. The radiation messes with your distance sense. You teleport to it and fall 700 feet.
I mean, at that point, I just crack another one because their commit effort for scene just can't go more than 10 miles in an hour.
Joke's on you. It's 30,000 miles deep.
Oh boy, we're at the car.
At which point we all just stare and question why.
Anyway, so yeah, ship follows.
Alright, so you finally get to the point where the radiation is no longer there. You are heading into the direction where they normally have, there's the parts for the ships that are being built, or were being built. It's only been a day. Now the question is, how will they know when it's safe to transfer? They don't.
I don't care.
But when you finally do get down there, you do see the dwarves saying, yeah, you're going to the boss, whatever. Not much has changed since you were down there last. But when you get to the area where you know, I don't know, you weren't there before, were you? When Graves was, no. So you do not know where Graves is.
I mean, that's why Shiv's coming with.
Yeah.
Shiv, are you looking for Graves? Have you ever seen Graves down here? I thought you were talked to.
Well, we're heading to the lab, not necessarily Graves' place. If they happen to be one and the same, then they're one and the same. But if not,
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Like, Shiv just basically asked for GPS instructions on where we can find this dangerous thing that's growing down here.
Well, you get past the area where they're making the ship and everything. But the one thing you notice is that there is a entrance to another cave. But it is covered by a star metal door.
Is there tech in there? One second, I need to plug in my portable drive. I know I have a copy of the manual.
You have
here.
a man that can punch through star metal.
Well, I mean,
He's done it before.
I punched through the rock that the star metal was embedded in. I have a plan to get around this door. But I'm gonna let Shiv do his thing.
Yeah, plugging in my portable drive because I know I have a copy of the manual here.
Okay.
I mean, do you need it?
Well, if it's what I think it is, like, what kind of tech am I getting from here? Like vitals and whatnot?
You getting what?
Am I getting like vitals information? Am I getting medical information?
Yeah.
Am I getting process 98% complete?
Yeah.
If there's like a computer screen, you just bloop.
Yeah, I just personal transmission in.
All right, I need you to make me a six. Well, first I want you to make me an intelligence roll, then a wisdom roll, and then a dexterity roll.
Three successes in a row.
Damn. All right. So, the intelligence roll tells you that you are receiving actual information of completion. His project's been completed.
Oh boy.
Your wisdom tells you that
it's probably
definitely trapped for you to go in there.
And the dexterity is setting off the trap because
the dexterity is your reflex save.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, at that point, I could have just used evasion, which is my lowest save, but I would have eaten an effort anyway.
Yeah, you still need to do so. Thank you.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that falls under evasion, so I'll make that save and then eat an effort when it inevitably fails. Or succeeds.
You succeeded!
4 successes in a frickin' row.
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. How many crits did I roll on Bosch's character yesterday?
17.
A lot.
May as well have been.
It was a lot. Okay, so when you get into this room, now I'm going to tell you a little description. As you're going into this room, the room goes from being like cave-like to pristine white, medical white. You see within you there's a huge vat and a machine that is there. Well, this machine has a bunch of vitals that are going through, and you do notice that this thing is awake.
Not able to do much, I'm assuming, because it's floating in a tube of fluid, but still awake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm assuming I also see the other side of the star metal door.
Yes, you do.
I'm also going to assume there is no conveniently placed lever to open it.
No, there is not.
Damn.
Is there a conveniently placed keypad to open it?
Yeah, is there a keypad?
No. It actually seems to be... It has, like, a particular key, and it's a special key. It's not a key that you would normally expect.
Pour some booze on it.
Can't y'all just break the glass?
No, there's no glass.
Letting the thing out is not an option. I mean, it is an option, but it's not an option.
What, you don't think if you let him out, he won't be grateful and not kill you?
No.
Do it, you wish.
I'm
with Lily on this. Do it.
You need to capture and sell the boy's luck aura.
I don't have a luck aura. I have not been. We do not have a gambler on this party.
I'm pretty sure that's the joke being made.
You know, let's say you're unfortunate enough to still be on the planet when the Thanes come. And that Thane says, oh, well, they freed me.
We'll kill him faster.
You can be a Thane's pet.
You're an idiot sometimes. You know that.
They will hug you and pet you and call you George.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yeti from the Bugs Bunny cartoons, who was supposed to be a play on. Okay, fair enough.
Moving on.
Shiv attacks the door and starts withering ouring it. How long could Star Metal last?
Indefinitely.
Damn.
It's one of the hardest.
I'm sorry, I feel like that is a really half-assed answer there.
Okay, yeah, maybe so.
Because Shiv could just age it arbitrarily to however long it would take for it to start breaking down, which probably isn't healthy.
Did you do your self-care, madam?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
I would say it's one of the stronger metals that are out there. It still can be molded. Can it be rusted? No.
Anything breaks down eventually with time.
You would think, yes.
What it breaks down into is another problem entirely.
Entropy will always reach 100.
Yes.
Eventually, yes. But
after about 5 minutes, Cormac gets bored and starts hammering through the stone floor.
There you go.
Well, I was just gonna say, axe the door.
Easier way to get through this, but I was just waiting for somebody to do it. So you start breaking through, and you'll see eventually that there is a hole that he is making underneath the door.
You gotta make it like really dramatic. So as he's standing there trying to age the door, he notices a crack forming beneath
he's gonna
him.
fall in the crack.
Yeah.
Fall in
the
hole.
crack falls beneath him, but before he's able to make a reflex save, it collapses, and he ends up falling on Cormac.
No, Shiv hears the pounding, turns to look at the thing to make sure it's not the thing, and just falls through the floor.
Yeah. And he literally does the Wile E. Coyote thing.
So
and then falls on top of Cormac.
Let me explain this again. As you are trying to wither of this door, it's gonna take you a long time to do so. You suddenly start hearing this pounding coming from the ground, and it's reverberating the entire place. Okay. As you continue to break, Cormac, you continue to break through the ground. Are you going to go upward at any point, or are you just going to keep breaking?
As soon as I'm on the other side of the door.
Okay.
I got shit to do. I ain't got time to sit here for fucking 3 hours.
So you break around and you do manage to get the door to fall. While it's falling, I need somebody, let's see here, a Shiv, to do a reflex save against the door.
Oh, Shiv has to do a reflex save. Couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, let's roll evasion again and prepare to eat an effort. I eat an effort.
Yeah, you eat an effort, alright.
I'm pretty sure he's at like negative effort now. He should get squished by the door.
The door is
heavy. It makes a dent when it falls.
Does the door get an attack roll on him?
Hey.
Sure.
That's what the evasion save was for.
That was the evasion save. So yeah, sure.
Roll initiative, the door gets +5.
We have found the secret door mimic.
No, it's those ones of damage. Oh shit. It's the ones that
you are covered by this door.
Hey,
it's those ones from Neo.
I've only used 2 effort today in total.
It's
no,
2
actually,
damage, man.
That's 2 damage, actually.
Just take the damage.
Just take the damage.
I am 22 out of 24. Ouch.
You are now smushed by the door.
I mean, I just go right back out to the computer.
He continues to break down the. Do you do anything after the door smushes him?
I go inside and then I just beat a hole in the floor under him. There you go.
I just personal transmission through the computer.
No, that's faster.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, no, it is.
Yeah, I mean, you probably shouldn't be throwing effort at everything like that. You do have like a very pissed off, probably pissed off, recently decapitated Thane in the room.
Oh joy, it's alive. All right, well, go turn it off, kill it. I don't know. Suck out its oxygen.
It appears that the process is actually complete. We are going to have to see if we can either A, reverse it, or B, just run a bunch of electricity through this.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Which one would be easier, reversing the process or just sticking a bunch of electrical shit in there?
You're gonna reverse the process?
It's entirely possible, I assume.
So, is this like a conductive fluid thingy that is floating in? Cool.
Yes.
I grab a metal rod. I stick it in.
Okay. And I'm guessing you decide.
My hands do electric damage. My hands do electric damage.
You just slosh it around.
So you knock it back out. Okay.
Nope. I keep going until it ashes.
Hold on.
Korvac confirms his kills. He's done dicking around with things.
Well, make sure and collect the dog tags, because that's worth an extra 2 points.
No. We're not playing kill confirm.
Yeah, how else are you going to collect enough points to make everyone rage quit when you call in the tactical nuke?
We're not playing kill confirm. This is still deathmatch. I just teabag the goo.
You gotta punch the goo and then teabag it. I've been up too long because I'm the only one that knows the joke.
No, Shiv does too. That's why he's dying.
No, not the joke I'm thinking of.
I've only played a select number of video games, but I've watched a lot more.
Have you ever watched Best Friends play Parasite Eve 2?
Yeah.
Oh, then you might get it.
Okay, so...
But I'm trying not to die today, thanks!
You kill it. You are able to kill it after several times, but you do manage to kill it because it's not able to do anything yet. But it is dead. What do you do?
So, oh yeah, fun fact, Cormac. These things share quite a bit of DNA with Willis.
Oh no.
You don't sound surprised.
Is it that, or do I not sound like I care?
Both.
No, one of those is correct.
I'm surprised it was able to be finished this quickly.
I mean, it is just a head.
Yeah, it's not an entire body, it's just a head.
And if I'm not dodging attacks by it, then yes, things tend to go a lot faster. But anyways, we got a walkabout to get to.
Yep.
And go collect whatever data you're gonna do.
Y'all notice that the door is just gone. Oh boy. How did that happen?
He literally says sooner or later the drones detect the star metal and move to take it away. And that is a point he did make.
Yeah, he
Like, he
did
has
up
made-
there. Yeah, but I was in a call, so
That's also a huge metal door. They're not gonna be quiet getting that away.
I mean, we're going to be too busy electrocuting the thing to notice.
No, Korik noticed. You just be like, all right, whatever.
So, who are we bringing with us on our nature
What's
walk?
that? You've got like 6 dwarfs at the back of you being like, God damn it, do you know how long it took us to put this door up?
I don't know. Can we message them from down here?
nope.
No. I have yet to get on another radiation suit and set up Wi-Fi things going down the hole.
I point at computer. Can't you just use that?
I can certainly try. I attempt to message everybody else using the computer. Do they have public email addresses or whatever?
Yeah.
There's also this thing of like, I also have messenger services that exist on both my computer and my phone.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I open up a new group chat.
I'm pretty sure if you future Google Ignis Industries, you'll probably be able to find information about the guy that runs it.
Yeah, just using the computer, he opens a new group chat. Hey guys, we going on a nature walk. Who's coming?
There's a slight situation though when you're doing it down there. I mean, nothing is connected with what is in Opus. This is its own environment.
Ah, so this one is...
It's a local area network, not connected to the internet.
Damn. No, I cannot. Not at the moment, anyway. If I were a little more powerful, yes.
Well, then we'll just have to message up when we get back up to the top.
Yep.
As I did
To the
try to tell
elevator.
you last time, it is a closed network.
Yeah, well... Till then, Shiv just downloads all the relevant data that he needs. To a separate tablet this time. I mean, he does have more than one. I have made that abundantly clear. But anyway... He puts all the relevant data he needs onto a separate tablet than the one he's been using. And then they, I guess, go to the elevator. Because while Cormac can jump, I'm pretty sure he can't jump that high.
As long as you don't lose that tablet on your way back from medieval times.
I mean,
Raiden says, "Are you grabbing the blueprints for the stuff on like the starships?"
it's
Do I find
whatever's
those on
the
this computer?
It's whatever's on the computer. He's basically just pulling the hard drives.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll speed this up. We find a case. We pull the hard drives. We put the hard drives in the case.
We'll give you that. I'll give
Fair
you
enough.
that. Okay.
Now, you know what I just realized? Shiv has a drone network. He can literally just create himself a network of drones going all the way up.
While you're doing that, I need both of you to give me both a wisdom check. Also need a intelligence check from Shiv for being on the computer. Okay.
Wow, your wisdom is crap.
Yeah, I hit things.
Cormac, you fail.
Touche.
Alright. So you do not realize what is around the area, whereas Shiv does. So, I need an evasion save from both of you, with Jared, you getting a -2.
Mine's just a normal. Well, I succeeded.
I think we're gonna have to like half all his stats because he's clearly cheating with these successes.
I'm
The
starting to
evasion is
wonder.
the evasion is my lowest save.
All right, you can keep the evasion, but everything else is getting a 50% penalty.
Hey, fuck all you.
See,
But hey,
here's
those
the
are-
thing about just smashing and going. There's something called a firewall.
Mhm.
A literal firewall.
Oh no, it's a fire break.
Yeah, as I recall, that doesn't even do anything to Cormac.
Nope.
No.
Cormac.
Well, I mean, it's very dependent on what type of firewall we're talking about here.
A literal fire.
It started a
Literally just
fire.
behind it.
Yeah, there's a fire going on in the room. Everything is that it is going to be very, very difficult for you to get out of there. Well, unscathed unless you're immune to fire.
I am.
R.I.P.
he walks
whatever
through,
he's
shit.
wearing.
Because I do know that my husband would put down a bunch of traps when it came to something like this. I can't give you a vacuum. There would have been a vacuum, yes, Panzer. There would have been a vacuum. The vacuum, though, would not have mattered.
I mean, if there's a vacuum, there's no fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
So-
that's where you change it to a halon system.
Wouldn't affect me either.
Wouldn't affect.
Yeah, it would
any of
affect
them.
you, but Shiv would have to put his yellow jumpsuit back on. Really fucking fast.
I mean, there's no door, even the halos. I just throw my phone down the hallway. There you go.
Shiv literally activates a drone, flies the drone, controls the drone through it, and then zaps himself out.
This entire room is starting to be on fire as you're starting to see the smoke coming up from the ground.
Yeah, Shiv just activates a drone, sends it to the other side of the fire, zaps out, probably destroys it.
And that is how you evade it. Jared,
Fair enough.
you evade it because you just walk right through.
Yeah, I just stand there. I'm like, all
Cool
right.
guys don't look at explosions.
Good job.
White. Seems counterintuitive.
If someone decided to take your shit, wouldn't you want to make sure they can't get out?
By destroying all of it.
Oh, that's the thing. When you look back, you realize that the machine is still well working.
No, it's not. I go back and break it.
I mean, I could have just miracled out head crash, but I'd be down 2 effort for the nature walk.
Nope. I go break it.
I'm also gonna remind you, Karza, he did make a point of saying that he fried the thing till it was ash.
Basically,
Well, the head, the machine, not so much.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
The head
the whole
is
thing
not
is
just...
that,
No, I'm saying the machine.
yeah, it doesn't matter
is
if the
still
machine's
working.
working; it doesn't have anything to work on.
Right. The machine is working, the head's gone.
we also took out the computer, so we can't even pull from backup data.
I don't care. I go pull out a bunch of wires and like, this looks like a circuit board. Pull that out.
You basically just Fist of Fury the damn thing.
What is this? I don't know what this is. I pull it out.
And Shiv just says, "Hey, that's
What you're pulling out is basically different types of circuit boards They are nothing like you've ever seen before.
That's good, because there's a lot of circuit boards I haven't seen before.
If Ryan would be here, he would notice that this is something he hasn't even seen before.
Oh, this looks breakable. Break.
Shiv takes out his tablet. Is the fox still on it? His main tablet.
Down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming the fox is just kind of observing it on like
Surely,
a freaking
do need to have another wisdom check from both of you. Because after you finish the fire and all that kind of stuff.
You know, wisdom is my...
I don't care.
It's not my worst. My worst is charisma.
Yeah.
To the surprise of nobody. Wow, I just barely made that one.
You noticed where you had dropped your tablet and where the drone had ended up going to put the tablet so that you could get out.
Oh no, the drone I can control remotely because I'm connected to everything.
You see a fox. A glowing golden fox.
Huh. So, have we done good yet? We stopped one thing.
Please tell me she's standing there giving the drone its last rites.
I mean, I did just send a drone through fire. I'm pretty sure it's not doing good.
New shiny thing must break. It feels like pure chaotic ADHD squirrel after 3 back-to-back mugs of coffee. Possibly.
Well, there's a reference and a half for us.
Yeah. Alright, so you see the fox.
Well,
and I don't know if you've actually met Safi, but you have met the fox.
Yeah. Had conversations with it on the screen. But that's about it.
Tackling.
You seem amused.
It's amusing.
Very
as
funny.
she starts to become human form.
A lot of that tech I'm glad that we are kind of getting rid of, at least for the moment.
It's not gotten rid of, it's just that part has gotten rid of.
So there is in fact more of it in the universe, got it. That's not a surprise.
Well, duh. Man's been on multiple planets.
Just one of them. This is just one of them.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that a lot of this tech we would also find on the Thane ships.
Probably older versions of it, sure.
I don't know, what are you doing? Tossing it into the flames as you go along?
He's dusting a bunch of stuff off. I don't know what it broke. Maybe it can't be fixed. Fuck if I know. Just seemed like fun.
Well, has the tank stopped glowing?
Oh, I don't know. I broke the tank.
The tank is
Fair
busted. There's liquid all over the ground. It's done. It's done after a while.
It's a good thing Cormac doesn't need to breathe, because I'm sure those fumes don't taste good.
Oh no, he definitely would not. You would be probably dead on the floor.
Well, foaming at the mouth, but yeah.
One of the two. He is fine. And she's like... She's there. One down.
Several
Ready
more
to
to go. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's an armada heading this way, so admittedly, there's also there's also like an entire cadre here already from both sides of the little schism they've got.
They're your least of your worries.
I mean, if we don't get the people out of here, Opus has a chance to kill them. If the Thanes come, everybody's dead.
If the Thanes come, the city will rise.
And make itself a really
The
big
Thanes
target.
are
Oh,
coming.
Is the builder there now?
No, sorry.
You can be. You can be.
Okay.
Hello,
Like you guys,
sister.
you guys
Hello,
didn't finish some of your
sister.
stuff. Oh, it's you again.
Had to come say hi to my sister.
I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
So,
As we hear the drones dragging away the material.
busy today, sister?
Yes, as always. Building, building, building.
why build on a planet you think is doomed?
No, I'm building things to help you leave.
If it's an armada that can take out a planet, how would we even get away?
This planet is not doomed yet. The city
Well-
is, however.
You say that, she says the opposite. Which one do I believe?
Believe what you wish.
I'm willing to believe the one who's causing that, who is at least trying to help with the prophecy part.
I can only say what I see. And I see that when the Thanes are here, the city will rise.
Things are already here. City's still on the ground.
Not
You
the
meant the Armada.
The Armada is coming.
See, again, with the you should probably speak more specifically.
My sister is better at it than I am.
I believe the older sections of humanity had a phrase, beware the Ides of March.
Why would I care if anybody's walking?
Touche.
You really think they're still using the Gregorian calendar?
No.
No, but I'm sure Fable still exists.
Yeah, but if they haven't updated the thing, then sure, Cormac may have heard it, but he'd be like, why do I care if some dude's marching?
When the two moons come together again, the city will rise.
So we have roughly a little under 6 months to get people out of here. Got it.
I mean, that was already my time frame.
You know what? Fair enough. We've already kicked one hornet's nest. Let's go kick a few
Why are
more.
you hearing one-winged angel? Well, she is an angel. When you do
No,
see her, she can look
no.
like an angel.
That's not what it's in reference to.
You know what? If there are any characters in this entire thing that are gonna get the Sephiroth theme, it's either gonna be Cormac or Ignis.
Yeah,
True.
I have to agree with that. Leading closer to Cormac, though.
When the two
But I'm the one that's gonna
moons-
burn down your village.
Well, you're the one that gets the puts a Baphomet
What?
0.
When the two moons collide, the city will rise. That is my answer.
Wait, the moons are gonna run into each other? Fuck, dude, that fixes the blood moon problem. We don't even have to do
No,
anything.
they're not gonna. No.
I mean that. The next blood moon, then this place is done, toast, nada, zip, gone.
I think maybe the jellyfish is gonna go flying. They've already said it can do that.
Yes.
Yes. That's it. Jellyfish is gonna go flying. Anybody still in the city is their likelihood of surviving goes down dramatically.
I mean, if this thing rises up, it tears up about half the infrastructure. So yeah, even the city council.
No, the city council's safe. The first three are fine. The ones beyond that will bend.
So it basically becomes a floating citadel.
Yeah, was that not clear? For once, something she said was actually clear.
Fair enough. But yeah, we've got 6 months to get everybody out of here, so that brings us to a time frame of maybe 1 month to find out of them.
No. Dude, it'll take me less than 2 minutes to do what I need to do for my people. Fortunately, I can't take yours with you, so you're gonna have to find your own way out.
That's fair.
Now, there's a chance that the things would leave the planet alone, and that we could build and that kind of stuff, and everybody would be fine.
I mean, if they're coming
But
for Blanchfield and Willis, then just tell them Willis got sent off to Pluto. Let them go deal with that.
that's assuming that they stop long enough for you to have that conversation.
I said, say me, I said you.
We could try to talk to them.
We could try, but if they don't listen,
then we prepare.
At least you tried.
We are here to try.
Well, I have an idea of my own. I have an idea of my own for dealing with the things if it comes down to it.
That is exactly where I got it from, Panzer.
Because starting to really become sick and tired and pissed. Everybody's reaction to the things is, "Oh my God, run away."
No, we need to take the fight. Well, the universe has already largely taken the fight to them, and it's not been going well.
Yes, but if everybody's story is that they are the unstoppable force of all nature,
They are
destruction, and
stoppable.
causality, that's what everybody keeps saying.
They are stoppable.
they
It's just
are.
how do we stop them?
Nobody's
And-
proving it.
But we wanted to get all of the innocents off the planet, so just in case, if they
Off
didn't
the
stop
planet
to
or
listen,
out of the city, one of the two will be for okay.
Well, if we get the innocent
I tried to
people out-
rhyme, it didn't work.
You should have just thrown in the word Fetty.
Fitty. We'll be Fitty. Off of the planet and out of the city, everything will be Fitty.
That damn Loch Ness monster.
I mean,
Just wants Tree Fetty.
I mean, say Tree Fitty is her husband's answer to everything.
Yes, because the joke is that that's what the Loch Ness monster is after.
Anyway.
Captain Ahab is gone. Now it is time to rebuild again.
Well, I, for one, am coming up with my own solution for dealing with the things. That doesn't involve punching them.
Why, it works for me.
Yeah, not so much for me. I can age them, that's about it.
That seems pretty fucking potent.
Yeah, if they didn't live for an insanely long amount of time.
You aged one into dust.
Yeah, you know how long I was counting upward?
Get better.
Well, that's also the plan, but I want to deal with a bunch of them
That's
at
better.
once. I want to deal with a bunch at once, and I'm thinking biological warfare is the way to do it.
But violate the Geneva Convention? Yeah, that reference he has.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Well, at this point, why not? We can't reason with them. They're doing much worse to other planets.
Yeah. I didn't think you'd come over to my side.
I don't know why you just don't go outside with like 5 million layers of white paint and write Willis not here, go away.
That would take even more time.
Oh, why you got drawings?
Just write it in Latin. Thanes go home.
Yeah.
But ladies, unless you have anything more to say other than hurry up, the Thanes are coming, I'm gonna leave.
No, this is all we have at this time. We are helping the way we can.
That's all you had the last time too. So good to know we're retreading old ground.
Yeah, well, I for one will be trying to get my family out as soon as I get the data we need.
We are helping.
I have thought of a way to do that too. Because I don't need a particularly large shuttle for my family to get them over to where we need to get them.
I mean, if the dwarves do what they're supposed to and actually work on the tunnel, then you just walk them out.
Yeah, that works too. Actually, he goes to fight some dwarves.
They're by the miners.
I mean, just ask the Lily. That was the name he gave us. She's working with him.
Well,
she's right there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right here.
What's her current you have any idea what the current progress on the tunnel is?
They're working on it.
Okay, we're leaving.
Yeah. We've got 6 months to figure this out. Or I just come back with a lot of high explosives.
Once we set up the sensors, I'll work on the tunnel.
Fair enough.
Look
and I guess we make our way back up it.
A cave with water inside. There you will find a home that you can reside.
Yeah, you told me about the cave. We got other spots to look at. Moving on.
Why do I bother, sister?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault you're now spouting prophecy to a cynic.
She already told me about the damn cave.
Okay, that's also fair.
Perhaps you should listen next time.
Cool. I'll go find a cave while I'm sitting in the city. Oh, wait, I'm already in one.
I mean, he's got a point. Like, you could easily interpret a prophecy any number of ways. In fact, humanity has a lot of fables saying as such.
Pulls out a water bottle. Ah, shit! I'm in a cave with water.
I was hoping you were going to do that.
He's not wrong.
Damn, prophecy succeed.
Prophecy succeed.
I mean, hey, if Mitchell Graves is living down here, he probably needs water.
I don't give a fuck. I pick it back up.
Mitchell Graves is no longer your friend.
That doesn't.
Was he ever?
Now and never.
Was he ever?
Yeah, whose side exactly was he on?
He was on his own. Come on, man.
Willis's side.
That's what I thought.
The dude.
And now he's on his own.
The band was always going to do what benefited him most.
Oh yeah, he's
and
always the guy that.
And what he thought was that by latching himself to Willis, that he would be safe from the Thanes till the end of time.
This
as
you
much
are true.
As dumb as he thought you were, despite you guys having similar powers, he was exactly on your level. Take that as you will.
Yep, fair enough. I'm assuming he was using his knowledge to keep himself, quote unquote, safe and in the know of what's going on.
The man built himself a fucking panic room under the city.
Yep.
Again.
I give my sister a cuddle and say, as always, sister, it is lovely seeing you, but I'm going to get back to work.
Oh, his sister is lovely. Hearing from you as well.
Oh, hey, you guys would be able to like teleport us to the surface. This would speed things up. No, no, fine.
Yes, we could.
Oh. But will you? I know this trick.
If you're rude, no.
I'll leave it up to you, sister. I'm going back to work. Good luck, guys. And I walk.
I don't have that power.
If you decide that you really do need,
It's not need. It would just speed things up by a couple hours.
why, take my hand, and I will
Okay.
guide you.
All right.
Shiv does so.
You should know that I'm like this to everybody. Chip,
He is in
confirm?
fact like this to everybody.
That's not an apology. Just saying it so you know.
So, you hold her hand.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yep, and we can teleport into
Just
space.
hand her
And you are teleported up north. Up and close to... Where are you, Riley?
Probably.
Yeah, probably at the office.
You're teleported to the office with her. With the fox.
Didn't know you're into strip clubs.
No, but the one who you wish to speak to is here.
I didn't know I wanted to talk to Riley.
And the one I enjoy being around is here.
Again with the strippers.
Not about the strippers. I can't see them in any way.
I don't believe you.
Would
You see it. You see everything, so I don't think it really matters what if you see a stripper or not. You're gonna see a lot anyway.
Riley, a woman wearing gothic-like clothes, and has black wings, brings forth two of your friends, so-called friends, or acquaintances, to your accomplices, to your place of workshop, and is literally standing in front of you. You've seen something similar to her when you saw the fox for the first time.
Well, I thought this was the fox.
It is the fox.
Alright, waves at Riley. Hi Riley, Fox Girl likes strippers.
We're also planning our nature walk. Want to come with?
Oh yeah, Shiv, you should probably send that message out now that we actually have access.
Oh yeah,
to...
Shiv sent out a group chat. Hey guys, nature
Oh,
walk. Want to come with?
Yeah, when you appear, she's probably like walking across the main room of the place with like a bottle or something that she's having to swag off. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Chugs half a bottle. Like,
oh.
I am too sober for this conversation.
Honestly, I thought you'd say no. All right.
What is everybody else?
The
The
process
fox
of you
will say
saying that,
to you guys, though, I would suggest not going into Liz's cantina for 3 days.
She can't hurt me. Also,
Rayleigh will sort of do the pointing at herself and Cormac. Yeah, we don't care.
but I really don't have a reason to go now. I mean, I have a reason to go to the cantina, but not in. Because I do appreciate the teleport. Fortunately, it teleported me away from my bike, so I'm losing the same amount of time anyway.
And she does go into a cackle and leaves.
I mean, you could theoretically just climb up the tallest
Actually
building.
unlucky.
You could literally hop from building to building, Cormac. I don't want to hear your excuse. The one that has to take a bike half the time.
Right out of the area. She cackles and leaves.
That is fair. We didn't specify where we wanted to end up. You just said the surface.
she's also a prophet and new. Don't
That's
fuck
fair.
with me, Shiv.
He's also a fox. And likes playing pranks.
You wonder why I am the way I am to most people?
Because of people like that?
Because everybody's like that.
You know, fair enough.
I did say good luck.
Yeah, because Lily knows exactly how her sister is.
Y'all should have been nicer.
Hey, I tried.
And specific.
You're messing with people with cosmic powers. Be specific. Be oddly specific.
Even if I had, they still would have been like, nah, we're gonna do what we want.
No,
No, that's fair.
No, you've been more specific. She would.
You,
But being polite goes a long way with her as well.
Yeah, Raiden, Ignis, and Kira will all get the group text saying, "Hey, we're going on a nature walk. Anyone want to come with?"
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so we need
Why not?
at least 2 radiation suits. Got it. Or I could just have you guys set out my drones at 10-mile intervals, for at least for me, or 1-mile intervals at least for me.
My God, you can get you a radiation suit.
Fair enough.
By the time we get back to the cantina, there's an ambulance sitting outside. A man opens up the back, hands you a hazmat suit, closes, the ambulance drives off.
Wait, are you saying you're gonna ride your bike through the
No, but I
radiation?
would like to take it home.
No, that's fair. Don't you have a mechanic you could have called to pick it up?
What the
I
hell do you
called
think
to
this
get you a
is?
hazmat suit. Are you gonna
That's
bitch the
fair.
whole time?
They
No.
they updated it. They took out the mechanic. You can't get the mechanic to bring you your vehicle anymore.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Curse you, Rockstar.
We're coming up on 3 hours.
Yeah, we're done.
So,
This is the end of it.
so next
Okay.
week we pick a direction and walk.
Oh,
That's
where
exactly what you
where
do.
is it? Right,
We're
hold
not
on.
picking a direction. We have specific
Where?
points to look at.
Where do we meet up and set off from?
I assume the Red River.
Yeah.
I have
Are
to
we
get
are we
going,
like
guys.
swimming
Alright,
out or
thank
something?
you for being here, Lily.
Well, 5 of you are.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I'm just going to make this point then. When people arrive there, you're going to find like my character's already there with a combat team and frogman suits.
Is that gonna work on radiation?
Should do.
I can make them work on that. It's easy enough for Raiden to do. I can do it as well.
Alright, well, you're people. What do I care? And Troy just teleports to the other side. I'll be waiting.
Dang it! There was a joke that I meant to make while we were at the.
Okay, well,
when
we're
we were
gonna
in the
call it
Smash,
right
but-
here.
Oh well. Next time Kai is in a scene.
Already there going with, what took so damn long? Hanser says,
Well,
Yeah,
Foxes
whenever
and
anyone.
she's never given
Here's the
you
thing.
what you wanted.
Riley is inhumanly, super speed fast. Her people are not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can this was covered before. I'm allowed to extend my powers to my vehicle.
That does not count
so
for
if I'm
people.
driving,
No.
right. As long as
No,
someone holds the
you
next.
you can. It specifically says you can apply it
Okay.
to your mount, not like wagons. So it applies to motorcycles. Does not apply to cars and vans and trucks.
I mean, we could still.
All right.
handle
Well,
it
I mean,
saying
yeah. I
that,
mean,
like,
I could still
you
just
got
draw
people
up 20
everywhere.
minutes before anyone else.
Well, yeah, you're there. It's still funny that you're there before everybody else. Just probably did have to go to the cantina, then back home, and then basically walk there.
Yeah, pretty much.
And let me guess, Ignis actually has a secret escape tunnel out of the city.
Yeah, it's the same one Raiden used.
What?
It's under the river.
Are we meeting somewhere inside the city and leaving the city together, or are we just all meeting outside the city and find your own way out?
You can take it however you want.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you for being here, Lily. Appreciate
Well,
it.
You're
I mean,
welcome.
the general point being, for the next whole thing, I'm like immediately calling out. I'm taking my combat guys with me.
You're taking your combat guys with you. Okay, how many
Yeah.
combat guys are you taking with you?
It's pretty much whatever General's escort allows.
Okay.
Probably a small mob if I had to guess, but
Yeah,
maybe more.
maybe
Maybe
about
with the gift.
12 people at most.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick because I actually
think
do
it's
have
like
it
up to
listed.
30, but the actual amount doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like I think it's 2 or 3 small mobs, and then it's just however many we decided are enough that constitutes a small mob.
It's enough people to occupy a large room.
Yeah.
So, I'll say
yeah,
about
I
20
could have
people.
like
20 people for a large room. Well, you could put in a lot more than that, but a small mob would be somewhere around 12.
Alright, we are level 4, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can call either 2 small mobs or 1 large mob. I can sit down with you at some point and explain the difference. It basically comes down to like the large mob will have bigger stats, but will only act once per round. And it's basically, do you want 2 entities or 1 entity essentially? So I think the size of the mob affects how many. Actually, does size of the mob affect how many actions it get there? I think it does, right? Or how many attacks it makes?
How many attacks?
Raiden, were you not
Actions,
already?
no.
Raiden, were you not already on level 4 on your character sheet?
He's saying no.
Okay. After we got the shit kicked out of us by that thing, as I recall.
Yeah, you gotta level up, my guy.
Did you not level up?
Oh, we leveled up around the same time we got the shit kicked out of us by the thing.
Right, and I'm not leveling you guys up anytime soon. So
until after December.
At least. You'll be getting other things in place. Not levels. So.
Maybe Shiv can find a random 8-ball just surviving on the surface.
Anyway, let's go in with talking to all of you and deciding where you stand. Raiden, I know you're not able to speak very well. I hope that gets fixed. But is there anything you want to say? You again. Oh, I cut out?
It's only on his end because he's in a basement with right now spotty bandwidth.
Bad Wi-Fi. Are you able to fix that? I hope you are able to fix that. We'll talk about it later. Anyway. What did you want?
I mean, next week we'll all pick a direction and walk.
Yeah, well, I know that's where everybody's going. So, thoughts on session. Thank you. Since you're gonna be busy doing other things, I was gonna let you talk first. If you all do not know already, Raiden is moved and is trying to get that situated. Went from one place to another.
Yes, now he's in my time zone.
Shit, he's closer to Shiv. My condolences.
Yeah, I guess there's only one thing we could say. Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Doesn't have to make sense.
But we have cornfields.
We have both, actually. We have rice and corn.
What we need is the danger presented by Ohio map, but modified to be the danger presented by Shiv.
Well, that'd be a map of basically the entirety of New England. Because I've got friends and family all over the East Coast.
Oh no!
Cutting and trying to get some signal booster. Yeah, or an Ethernet down here. Yeah, I would agree with that. Let y'all know I'm still having my drones surveying the outside areas, mapping them. Where did y'all forget? No, we did not forget.
Oh yeah, he specifically sent Widow outside, didn't he?
Yeah. But even though you're doing that, you still need to find some way to get up there and see what is beyond that. Because drones can only do so much. Yeah, so we'll be dealing with that next week. Hopefully you can get that fixed. Alright, Riley, thoughts?
That was fine. I think it's terrible. You've got people holding hands and stuff. Like, goddamn degenerates.
Absolutely abhorrent.
Although, yeah, I find it kind of fun that, like, Ignis pointed out that Safi likes Riley more than she does Ignis.
That's entirely justified, to be honest.
Same with them liking everybody over Cormac. Yeah.
Cormac just has a very thick, rough shell that you have to get through first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but rather than getting to the gooey center, it's you get to the extreme rage and murderous intent.
Instead of finding a gooey center, you find a lot of fire instead.
No, you just find another hard interior.
Yeah.
Very juicy inside, but hard exterior.
No, he's just a very thorny, rocky interior to pair with his slightly less rocky and hard exterior.
I thought it was the other way around, but okay.
Well, like one thing.
For most people, yes.
One thing I had thought about bringing up for Shiv's benefit when Cormac was going through his like the character backstory is that I don't know if it would ever actually particularly come up, but chances are like, you know, Shiv can easily find out or probably see on folk like the tattoos, really various gang tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And he would definitely be able to recognize that Riley also has that tattoo.
I mean, public records.
Yes, but it was just something that I thought I thought at the time of bringing up, but I kind of didn't. Just that fact that she's also an ex Neon Devil.
Right. I remember that.
Mainly because it sounds cool, and it was the only gang that got a name when we were doing character creation.
It's a small world after all.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and of course the fun thing is that Riley actually would, in theory, depending on exactly when the previous leader took over, she would potentially remember it. But and at the same time, she's before Cormac's time. Quite literally, considering she is the second oldest in the group.
Yeah. So
only because of that damn dragon and his shapeshifting.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, so thoughts on what's going on?
Y'all jump on Discord real fast.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
What am I doing? What am I seeing?
The thing that's just been posted in the Trust Issues chat. It's a danger presented by Magica. That's cool.
Oh, you're half right.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought it went quite well.
Good.
I mean, the only real problem is that, Random's been having problems with his Wi-Fi, which is kind of sucky.
There's nothing we can do about that until it's fixed.
No, I'm blaming you specifically.
Me? Me?
No, Shiv. It's Shiv.
It's Shiv. It's all Shiv's fault. Yes, what
Raiden
question?
has a question.
What's your question? Are things considered synthetic life forms?
Gen 1, maybe.
The first gen, yes. The others, not so much.
So anything that's presently out there is no longer considered a synthetic life form. They are now.
So is that to confirm?
Hang on, there is one major one that is a Gen 1 that we know of.
Oh, yeah, the Emperor.
Yeah.
So is that to confirm that there is in fact Rule 34 of Thanes in this universe?
Boo!
Dude, you know Rule 34. you know the answer is yes. I don't even know why you're asking.
Which rule is that?
If it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah. Oh, that one! Oh, yes, there is.
I don't even know why you're asking. You already knew the answer.
How did you not know what Rule 34 was?
I forgot the number.
Because she doesn't know the rules of the internet.
I know some of the rules of the internet. I don't know that was Rule 34. Because I also know the rule of 42. Life, universe, and everything.
Yeah, but that's not an internet rule, so it doesn't count.
No, that's true. Anyway, I do.
That's the meaning of life. A la Douglas Adams.
The meaning of life is Monty Python.
Sorry.
I still wonder if
it's why I asked the things being synthetic. Well, as I said, not all of it.
Yeah, the Emperor is confirmed to basically yes.
The Emperor is of the first gen, yes.
Well, here's the thing, right? I will take that ability that makes me qualify as a military vehicle, and then Raiden can make me lightsabers, and then Ignis can throw me at the Emperor.
Yeah, but only if you start hacking the entire time you're fighting.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a hell of a lot of hack and slash.
I meant coughing.
So did I.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Why attack Slash? He's a good guitarist.
Moving on. Kira, we need to get you back into play again. We are, however, going to be getting you into... At least you're going to be looking for the homes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you'll be getting back into the game. It is unfortunate that we have to see you disappear a lot, but we knew this was going to happen.
It's fine.
So, we'll deal with it next week for sure. Let's see here. Anything that you want to suggest or say?
Not that I could think of. I'm going with them, I guess, outside the walls next time. So.
Definitely you are going with them. Do you think y'all need to start thinking about your domains, or your dominion, and your downtime, because we are in downtime.
Well, right now we're using that downtime to go and explore the surface.
Yeah. Good thing I do have the word of Sky, because Thanes just about is more fucked now. Yeah. Yeah, well, electricity is one of those things that they are not good with.
Just a fair word of warning, you're going to want to not be either on the ship with them or make sure they have landed first. Because, do you really want to deal with a debris field?
Well, see, telemetry spike and Enigma.
Okay. Ignis, thoughts, feelings about what's going on, where we're going, what's doing. Why the Safi would not go to you, instead went to Riley.
I mean, it's pretty understandable. Ignis, I don't even know if that's true. Ignis didn't really come off that confrontational with me with Safi.
No, she
was
really
just kind of a spectator at that point.
But she didn't go to you either because of a reason.
Because you were a dragon.
Fair enough. Probably more than one reason.
No, it's because Riley looks good in a pair of shorts.
True. But I don't know, session went fine. There was some weird energy going on through some parts of the session for sure, but I was kind of about it. Mm-hmm. As for downtime activities, I feel like I've more or less put most of that in place. I think I'm pretty set. Whenever we finish it, I have a short vignette to read, but we're not at that point yet. As for next session, I mean, I'm looking forward to heading out to the surface. Haven't done that. Ignis hasn't done that yet. Other people have, but Ignis hasn't yet, so I'm pretty excited for it.
I think Raiden and Cormac are the only ones who've done it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, wait, who'd you say?
Raiden and Cormac.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I misheard you.
Everybody else has it, so yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, seeing how it goes. Go on a little tour of the blasted wasteland above.
And then
the semi-blasted wasteland.
I mean, it'll be about a 1 hour walk through a wasteland, and then we get to like Living Planet.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then, like, after they get back, Shiv is going to go and build up his cult in the best way he can think of.
They're fucked.
Yeah, it was nice knowing them. The closest thing that never happened.
No, he's gonna post on his website, "Come and meet your oracle." I'm sure Seth will like that.
Oh, now he is gonna get blasted.
No, he did say the Oracle. He said your.
Yes.
Your Oracle. Oh, so you're asking Safi to be there. Gotcha.
I mean, if it helps the presentation. It's public knowledge. Shiv has an understanding of showbiz.
The cackling will continue.
But yeah.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. I don't really think I have much else to say. I think I said everything I want to.
Yeah, and I've basically given my piece.
Okay, so Cormac, you're last.
I mean, more Celestials trying to be all cryptic and broody and being like, "You're Celestials, you should do what we say." Ha 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 ha. Is there everybody wonder why Cormac is pretty socially hostile toward them?
Can't tell you what his what to do.
Have they not conformed to the pattern that tends to piss him off?
They're not telling you what to do. They're just saying this is the suggestion.
I'll give you that, but they're also doing it in a very condescending manner.
That's what gods do!
That's because that is what gods do, and because you're being as condescending to them.
No, they started it. They did it first.
They're condescending by existing.
If you want somebody to not be rude to you, it's probably a good idea to not start with it.
You know what? That's fair.
If you're gonna come at somebody in a condescending manner, you should probably expect them to do it back.
Again, fair.
Anyway. So, yeah. Okay. I think it was actually a decent session, even though it was kind of one of those. Really didn't have to do a whole lot of rolls, didn't have to do any fighting, but could have gone fighting, depending on where you went.
I mean, we also know that Mitchell Graves is going to be on our asses at some point.
Oh, he's pissed.
Cool. He could get his fucking throat crushed for it.
I mean, hey, I can find Mitchell Graves whenever I want.
You know what? That's fair.
How do you do that?
Pursuit of the Fury.
Oh.
He trespassed, therefore it's up to Ignis when he wants to be offended by it.
Ignis neither forgives nor forgets.
Ah. Well, that could be interesting. That may come out.
Yeah. It was the way he found him the first time, and it did come accompanied with the threat of, fuck with me again, and I'll find you again.
Yeah, but this time you guys fucked with him.
Oh, we did.
Maybe he'll find me then. See what happens.
It suddenly gets dark while we're outside in the middle of the day, and then he appears.
Nah, it'd be really dumb to try and tackle the entire Pantheon at once. Like, especially stupid. Honestly, it'd be stupid trying to pick a fight with either Cormac or Ignis. I don't think he'd survive either of those encounters.
No,
we'll see. We'll see what happens over there.
We'll see what happens.
It's fine.
There's plenty game to play.
He will tie himself to FN. We'll find him at FN's headquarters, and we'll kill both of them. It's fine.
We'll see what happens.
No, he'll see what happens. He should go hide in a hole like he likes to do.
You still think that they just hide? They don't hide.
I mean,
they have yet to prove it.
He's got a point.
No, they don't just hide.
They have yet.
I mean,
to prove
yeah,
it.
Mitchell Graves comes and quote unquote, you see him. It's the last thing you're gonna see.
Normally,
but that's basically the crux of what he would know of the character because he hasn't met Mitchell Graves yet.
Well, this will be an interesting time for sure. As we are approaching the timeline of the two boons coming together, we shall see. Anyway, it was been fun. I've enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening and being in chat, including Panzer, for I know you were there. So let's go ahead and head into the end zone, or the ending screen. Thank y'all. Bye. Did I peek again? Dang it! Normality is restored. Oh, lovely. Let's see where we go. Where are we going? Where are we going? No. Same bat channel. That's already taken, or I would have said something like that. No, I think we're just gonna have to call it. I don't think there's anybody really on.